Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mamiya Obsidian Ali. You know who I am. I need no introduction, right? And you're listening to the Grown Man Hour with my man Bernard Riley, heard weekdays right here on YouTube. What do you think about that? How about that? Now let's get back on with the show. Thank you.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I'd like to welcome everybody back at it again on this Tuesday. I hope it's Tuesday. I'll be forgetting what day it is sometimes, but we getting it in either way. What's going on? I'd like to encourage everybody, hit that like button as you're on your way in. You saw the title, Fourth Quarter Talk with Brandon L. in Third Ward. It's a new channel up and coming. So we will be dropping the link for y'all to check that out, that channel. I just went and recently listened to some of the content. They just getting it off the ground. They've done a few live streams. I've listened to them. So they doing good work over there, and they coming in to hang out with us today. And you know how I always do. Shout out to the Early Bird Squad, those that drop those comments bright and early in Third Ward, who's part of the crew over there. Everybody who's over there is Brandon L, Big Duke, Third Ward, and Kenny Conjo. Yes, Kenny Conjo is getting into the content game. And that was I didn't expect that. He's like supreme moderator of the century, but he's a part of the crew over there. So it's a 4-man crew. So they're doing their thing over there. They're going to be joining us in a little bit. Well, actually, only 2 of them are joining us in a little bit, Brandon L and Third Ward. But Third Ward, Colombian, shout out to you in the chat. D-Rock Den in the building says, good morning, Bernard. Shout out to Third Ward, Colombian, and Brandon L. The Mac the Trucker in the building. Let's see. 3D Burns, what's going on? Kenny Conjo, who I already referenced, dropping the links already. Click those links, go subscribe, go check them out. And man, DJ Moss in the building. What's going on? Kill Deuce. Entanglement, I am. Y'all going in on that entanglement. Brandon. Someone said Brandon. Brian Randall. What's going on? Panther God. What's up? Melody in the building, Brenda W, Mace Tagger, New, Cut to the Chase. What's going on? The Third World Colombian. I'm gonna support y'all channel to the fullest, bro. Y'all always supported me. You need me for anything, just holler, bro. Just holler at me, bro. That's what it's all about. Cut to the chase. Salute and shout out to you for that. That's what it's all about. I think that covers everybody. Brandon L is in the queue. Third Ward was in the queue. He dropped down. Come on back, Third Ward. We're about to get this thing started. And as I said, y'all should be hitting that like button on the way in. Y'all should definitely be hitting that like button on the way in. NBA fan, I see you. Who else in here? I think that covers pretty much all of the Early Bird Squad. See, Darth Entanglement. Y'all are on that entanglement.
Darth Entanglement. Man.
Ah, shit. Darth Entanglement. That's some funny shit.
We in here.
What's going on, Brandon? Yeah, we about to be joined by Third Ward pretty soon. I don't know if I need to resend him the link. Which is he should be able to just go back to the same email and hit the link and come right back on up. But what's going on, Brandon L? I understand it was you and Big Duke who officially jumped this thing off. And I've never met Big Duke. I've seen him on Fantastic a couple times, but I never talked to him. But I understand y'all set it up. Y'all are the ones that set this thing up. The channel.
Yeah, I was on the panels with them, a couple of them fake pro blacks, I should say. I ain't gonna say them names, but check this out. So I just seen somebody in the chat kept saying, Brandon L, man, hit my give me your Gmail, give me your email. I kept saying that. So I said, okay, let me hit the brother up. So we talked, behind the scenes, whatever, and he came up with this idea, like, hey man, I want to give it you. And originally, this was before actually. Shout out to Ty City. This before he started his channel. He booming right now. Shout out to Ty. He wanted me, Ty, and Third Water, joined the fourth quarter talk. So, but Ty, he blew up solo. So shout out to him. So he came about it with me, and then we finally got Third Ward, and Kenny Conjo came about too. He was always promoting us. Like, man, we're gonna get this off the ground. And I also want to shout out Topaz, man, the first lady. I want to shout her out. She been coming through with a lot of heat. So thanks to that, sister.
Yeah, I saw. When I listened to one of y'all streams, I saw Topaz over there. She came on this show when I was early on into it. And the audience wasn't that big. She came and hung out one time. Yeah, she kind of a motor mouth, but she,
Hey man, she
cool,
was dropping game.
Cool.
I'm bad. I did not mean to say game. Gems, knowledge.
No. We can say game over here. We might even talk about some game.
Shout out to my logical brothers and my game brothers, man. We don't want no beef, no smoke, man.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can hear me.
Oh
yeah. Like Brandon was saying, the channel originally started with just him and Big Duke 24, and what happened was that later on, Brandon and Big Duke reached out to me, and they pretty much was like, hey, it's just me and Brandon, but since the name is Fourth Quarter Talk, we want to add, a couple extra people to it, so be like 4 people, you know what I'm saying, to match the name. And there was like, you one of the people that we thinking about adding to the show. And I was shocked and surprised, but I definitely was appreciative of it. And even if they was like, yeah, we've been watching how you move, and you seem pretty solid, so we would like you up on a show and make you part of the Fourth Quarter Talk family. So I was like, that's a bit, I definitely would be honored to do that. And then they was like, man, see if you can reach out to Kenny. They're like, we like to have Kenny too, because they're like, man, Kenny kind of smooth, kind of cool, calm, collected brother, and he was like, he always be supporting a lot of different channels, and he hop on panels every now and then, but every time he hop on panels, he usually gives some good input on whatever it is that you're talking about. And me and Kenny, we talk behind the scenes, just like me and Brandon, we talk behind the scenes too. And so I told him that I'll reach out to Kenny, which I did. I reached out to him, brought the idea up to him, and he pretty much thought it was a good idea, and he was like, okay, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why him and Big Duke couldn't make it today, because they had other, prior obligations that they had to take care of. But it's cool. Me and Brandon gonna hold it down for the day for Fourth Quarter Talk.
All right, no doubt. Shout out to Truism. Well, a Truism says, for the foolishness from the last time I joined. Apologies, man. It'd be so much foolishness. I don't even remember what happened last time you joined, so it's cool. No need to apologize.
And also, I want to give a shout out to my big sis, my H-Town sis, Topaz, aka the First Lady, First Quarter Talk. Was good, sis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember when Topaz was on here, it was a panel. I forgot who all was on the panel. We was talking about STDs in the black community and all of that and whatnot. we was having a discussion about all of that. And then the guys was just to the point, like, dudes be tripping out here, condoms work. Like, you need to, strap our street. It was just giving a strap up wear condoms message at the end of the day to, to avoid that stuff. You never know what somebody got. We was just making a simple. Oh no, I need that. All right, come on. God damn. I'm being rudely interrupted. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Here, there you go. All right. So yeah, we was having the condom talk, and Topaz had said something along the lines. It's a new strand of chlamydia. Oh shit. Now, something along the lines of a new strand of chlamydia that can chew through the condom. I was like, what the hell? I was like, she was fear mongering. There wasn't no evidence of that junk.
No evidence. No proof.
She had us dying laughing. That shit was funny as hell.
Some of the girls do got something that'll burn through that condom, man. Go inside it, that thing will melt.
If it's burning through the condom, it's burning through flesh.
Flesh. You'll feel it when you start pissing.
You're right. That shit was funny, but yeah. But no, yeah, she ain't been on here in a while. I think she was on twice. So shout out to Topaz. Shout out to Topaz.
First ladies, definitely.
Yeah. But Damn, where was we at? I got sidetracked. But no, truism. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. And y'all make sure y'all get the likes up. I'm about to check and see where we got on the stream right now because I don't got the YouTube feed even up. About to check and see where we at. The likes normally be, batting 50%. If I got 100 people in here, it's barely 50 likes. So let's definitely do something about that. Let's keep these likes going. Hold on. I got feedback. 100 people watching, 41 likes. Let's get the likes up. They just went to 44, now 45. So y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button on the way in. Now, what's the primary topics and stuff y'all gonna be talking about on your show?
Primary topics is basically we get into the whole trending topics, like especially with this Jada and Will situation, entanglement in the nation. Right. But overall, man, we definitely get into the Black community. A lot going on around here. We want to talk about Pookies and Ray Rays killing these children, Black mothers out here killing these children, and we definitely get into the whole, white cops, crooked cops that's out here doing wrong too. We calling it all out.
Yeah, we definitely we kind of like a big pot of gumbo, man. We're gonna be talking about everything from current events to sports, politics, fitness and health, and like pretty much race relations. So we pretty much encompass all of it, man. And we just trying to be as diverse and well-rounded as we can. So we just trying to hit all bases and cover as many topics as we can. So
okay, yeah, that's what's up. That's something that don't get talked about as much, and it's touchy. And I don't even want to. I don't like to touch on it too much, but it's worth being said that you talking about the niggas out there killing kids. I skimmed one of the videos Brandon sent me. It was of a kid that I skimmed it. It was either of a kid that's missing or a kid that got killed. I couldn't even get the full scope of it because we was just about to go on the air. But man, what's up with that? Why do we brush that shit under the table, or that don't even not even a blip on the radar?
Looking for the answer
you got to be local in the area to even know about that kind of shit.
The reason why we brush it under the table, because if you come from the hood or you come from like an urban area, that's normal, everyday type of shit. You see somebody getting killed, somebody getting got, maybe somebody getting jacked for something that they work hard for. So I kind of think that, a lot of times we just become real desensitized and numb to that type of shit. Not to say that and to me that's wrong, I'm saying, either way, but it's like I said, once you be around that shit all the time, it becomes a everyday normal thing for you. Like I said, you just either become desensitized or numb to it. And what's funny to me is that, if another brother kill another brother, it's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if a white man or any other race of man come in there and, kill somebody from the neighborhood, then all of a sudden it's a big ass problem. But when we kill each other, it's like whatever, that's just how it's supposed to go. And I definitely don't agree with that, because to me, a murder or a life being taken away is a life being taken away. It don't matter who's taking it away from you. At the end of the day, ain't no coming back from that shit. So that's my whole thing with it.
Right on. Y'all, I saw in one of the videos to switch gears and not talk about, dead kids right off the bat. One of the things that in one of y'all streams, y'all was talking about like the current events and all of that stuff. Like y'all had talked about the Will and Jada thing and all that. That is correct. I did hear that correctly, right?
Right.
Yeah, what's your take on that? We ain't got to go too long on that, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, we all got into that one. But no, just
so what's your take? Yeah, you go ahead and go first on that, Brandon Nail, since you got Jada in the.
She started the wave. She started a new wave, entanglement. Yeah. But no, it was, everybody had been trying to figure out what is up with Will and Jada. They in this open relationship, and I'm hearing other people say, "Oh, well, Will really don't care about this. He just,
right.
this is how they do in Hollywood, I guess. This is something they do. They handle business, but you get to sleep who you want to sleep with. I sleep with who I want to sleep with. Now, we all live different lives. They want to say celebrities and the regular folks live different lives, which could be true too. But it's like this, man. I don't care who you are. If you a man that allows your wife to sleep around, man, it just sounds weak to me. It sounds weak to me. Now, if you on some pimping, that's different now. But if it's your woman that you are raising kids with, of course, I'm looking at it from a traditional way, wife that husband, one home, all the kids raising, it's just you and her. But now you bringing other people involved, and you see how entanglement it got. August caught feelings.
So you don't believe in because I've heard some dudes go this far and say that, where they like, hey, if I'm with a chick and I'm fucking with other women and she want to do her thing with other dudes, it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I've heard some dudes go that far lately, where but you ain't with that. Even if y'all got an arrangement where you the man and you making the money, you rich, you gonna do your thing, but she gonna stay her ass at home. That's where you at with it.
Exactly. No, I ain't with that, man. I'm not with the open relationship because this is my thing. If I tell a woman I want to marry her, I'm giving my word. I ain't messing with no other woman. She with the good Lord blessing, she ain't gonna mess with no other man. Because we could bring each other STDs, AIDS. I could possibly have a side baby. It's just a whole lot of drama. What's the point of getting married if you're gonna do all that? That's my question.
Yeah, man. What's crazy is, man, this shit is hilarious that everybody's basically using this whole entanglement thing, kind of like making a mockery of it. That shit is hilarious to me. You starting to see everybody put entanglement in their name now, shit like that. And that shit is hilarious.
Entanglement, I am. Shout out to entanglement, I am.
Yeah, man, that shit is hilarious. And then also, man, I think the point that a lot of people overlooked and missed with that whole Jada and Will thing, it wasn't just about the fact that she cheated on him and all this different type of stuff. I think the biggest part with me, what really stood out to me is that not only did she cheat on him, but it was like you cheated on him with your son's friend. Like, to me, that shit is
right.
like hella disrespectful, hella, to me, that's like a no-no, bro. Like, I mean, it's one thing, cheating is cheating, period. It's wrong, but at the end of the day, if motherfuckers cheat with people that, you don't even know nothing about, I guess, that's more like respectable, you know what I'm saying? Because, y'all don't know the other people, but you cheating with a motherfucker who's a friend of your son, that's been in your household, that's been around y'all, for family gatherings and all that type of shit. To me, that's foul and that's out of line, because best believe if that was Will that was fucking on one of his fucking sons homegirls or some shit like that, we'll never hear the end of that shit. They'll be trying to crucify him. They'll be trying to say, oh, he forced his way upon her and all that bullshit. So to me, that's the thing. And then what's even more hilarious to me about this shit is that none of the women have even brought that fact up, that, like I said, that she was fucking on, her son's friend. They just totally overlooked that shit. And, I see a lot of women actually defending her and caping for her instead of being like, you know what, she was wrong. And, man, she was foul for doing that shit. And like I said, man, to fuck on your son's friend, that's hitting close to home. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother dynamic. Had she just fucked some random dude, grown random dude, I don't think it would have been as big of a deal or big of an issue. But the fact that she fucking on fucking August, which is, her son's friend, and he pretty much, explained that he been in their house and been around them and family gatherings. I think he even said that he was with them, on a vacation and all this type of stuff. And it's just like, man, that shit is foul as fuck, man. She down bad as fuck for that shit.
I gotta ask, when you saying fuck on her son friend, the only person I ever heard say fuck on is Platinum.
It's
trying to fuck on these bitches, man.
It's a southern thing. It's a southern thing, man. I'm from Houston. I'm from I'm from the H. You know what I'm saying? But we all, me, Brandon, Platinum. You know what I'm saying? We all from down south, so it's really like southern slang, just a southern thing. That's how that go.
Trying to fuck on these bitches, man. That's a Platinum.
Yeah, man. That's a southern thing. That's how that go. So
yeah, I ain't never heard nobody say. That's the craziest thing about the internet. You get all kind of people from all different places. It'd be all the different slang in one room at the same time. That'd be some odd shit when you sit back and listen to it. Everybody be having their own little slang. Yeah, see people know that that's Southern. I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure, but yeah, they got to be some Southern ass shit. But no, yeah, right though. Like I ain't spend that much time talking about that shit because I'm like, it's Hollywood, crazy shit.
Right. Hollywood.
I left it alone. I just made a little joke about it, but it was what celebrities do is like whatever. You never know with them. I ain't Mr. Conspiracy Theorist, but it'd be some fake relationships. I mean, they shit was real. They was married. They've been married, I think 25 something years or something like that. Got kids, but I mean, it'd be a lot of relationships in Hollywood. You don't even believe. Like, it'd be people that be together, and I'd be like, they got a movie coming out together or some shit. Like, but so it'd be all kinds of weird shit going on.
But you don't think that happen in real life though? People get together on some business trip, business type of thing.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen the shit. It's
Here's the
possible.
thing. Here's the thing. The only thing that actually separates, celebrity people from regular people is pretty much just their money, their status, and their situation. But at the end of the day, these are still, human beings and people just like us. Like I said, they just live completely different lifestyles from us, and that's really like the only difference. But they go through some of the same similar shit, and I guess this whole, and to me, what this whole Will Smith and Jada thing really highlighted for me and what it showed me, which I kind of already knew this, but with it having this evidence and with this going viral the way that it did, what it really showed me and what it showed the rest of the world is that pretty much you could have the money, you could have the status as a man, you could be well accomplished and all of that type of stuff, but at the end of the day, if your woman don't respect you and don't honor you, man, she gonna do what the fuck she want to do, and she gonna embarrass the fuck out of you like Jada did Will, and none of his money, status, and his accolades, what I'm saying, didn't really matter in the end. Like I said, especially for her to be fucking on, the friend of one of her sons, what I'm saying, like that, that's like I said, that's close to home, and that's just totally disrespectful. So again, all these dudes talking about all you got to do is have money and all you got to do is be successful and all this stuff, and a woman gonna go, she gonna respect you. Nah, that's not necessarily true, because this whole situation proves that to go against that. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be the fact that they were celebrities, because you got people in real life who ain't celebrities that get done the same way. They get similar shit happen to them. So again, it's not about money, status, and your accolades with these women. It's about, do they respect you or not? They either respect you or they don't, and it's just as simple as that.
Now, I would even go even further than that. It ain't even whether or not they respect you or they don't. It's that individual woman was her individual character and how she set up. Because like you said, with Will, you can't be a better man than Will Smith. You can't. More accomplished, more, listen, you can't be better than Will Smith. I remember Kevin Samuels used to talk about that. If you had to talk about black men in terms of status, image, just overall, just popularity and just notoriety, just Will Smith is on Mount Rushmore of black men, and he's going through that. But I think it's come down to, if a chick character is fucked up, because we see NFL athletes, NBA players got wives who will be fucking the friend. If that wife, if she was with a broke dude that worked at Popeyes, she'd be fucking his friend that don't got a job. Some chicks just fucked up like that, and it don't matter what.
That's one of the big reasons why men don't want to get married now. That's why a lot of men ain't trying to get married. They just rather walk away, vote with their feet.
Facts. But see, we hear these women all the time, whether it's in these online space or even in real life. You hear them say, "Oh, we respect the man if he's accomplished. We'll respect the man if he has money. We'll respect the man, if he does X, Y, and Z." But at the end of the day, Will encompasses all of that, and she still didn't respect him. And I agree with you to a degree, Bernard, that it's the individual woman. But also at the same time, if you just look at it on a bigger scale, a lot of these women really just don't have respect for men. Period. Now we can. Yeah. Get into the nuances about why that is, but at the end of the day, a lot of these women don't, no matter if you were unsuccessful nigga or if actually got something going for yourself, they just don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason that may be. And at the end of the day, like I said, you can't really tie a woman's respect for you, to what you got going on personally for yourself. Because like I said, women have been shown and proven that they don't care about none of that. I mean, perfect example. You got and this doesn't just apply to just black men. This applies to all men. Period. All successful men. You got fucking women that their husband may be a multi-millionaire. He may be a successful entrepreneur, own businesses, property, real estate, all that type of stuff, right? And while he's gone out and about handling his business and handling different things, she might be fucking the pool boy or the gardener or the valet guy at her favorite restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like
Johnny Depp's woman, I forgot her name. The actress. I think she's an actress. His woman was
Yeah, I know
hitting
you're
on
talking
him.
about. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I forgot her name. But yeah, but basically
Johnny
that's what I'm
Depp
saying. Like
was a battered, abused husband or boyfriend. Like that let you
facts,
know all you need to know right there. But
facts.
yeah, the
You know what I'm
fucking
saying? But yeah, like I said, they'll fuck guys. You know, they claim they want guys that's successful, but they'll fuck on guys that's pretty much that don't even have half the shit that you have, and that isn't even successful as you. So a lot of the stuff that they say is really just hypocritical and contradictory to what they actually say. So
hell yeah. We got Kenny Conjo in the building, who's 1/4 of the fourth
Yeah,
quarter
salute Kenny. Salute
crew.
Kenny.
Yeah, says salute Bernard Riley. Appreciate you allowing my team fourth quarter talk to come on and promote. Ladies and gents, come check us out. Thanks and blessings. Yes, Kenny, keep dropping that link in the chat as much as you possibly can. Melody, you can drop their link too. While you're dropping my links, you can drop their link as well. So yeah, people can go subscribe to them. You can just make another little post, copy and paste it, and just keep dropping it throughout the show. Brian Randall says, why be with someone you don't respect though? I don't know. That's a good question.
For the money, if it's for the money.
Yeah. I think there's a number of reasons. Let's see. Number of reasons. I saw Platinum say you couldn't super chat me. Yeah, that's been a problem. I can't. Most people I can't super chat. So just hit the Cash App. The links to the Cash App, or just type in the Cash App. It's $ Bernard Riley 99. So just hit the Cash App and I shout you out through the Cash App. But yeah, something been going on where super chats haven't been able to be taken. Well, some people can't super chat, some people, and I don't understand why. But hit that Cash App. It's appreciated all the same. Appreciate it. Let's see, who else did we have in here? Sugar G, thank you very much. Let's see. We had Big Duke. What's going on? Never talked to you, but I've seen you on people's channels, and yeah, you look like a big motherfucker. But thanks, Bernard, for this show.
shout out to the full quarter talk OG Big Duke 24. Him and Brandon got it all started, and then they reached out to me, gave me the opportunity, and I brought in Kenny. So shout out to him, man, for the opportunity, man. I appreciate that.
Big Duke got a workout channel.
Fitness and health. He do all that. He talk about eating right, training. He do all that.
Yeah, you look
like.
And
if I'm not mistaken, I think he used to be a athlete or a ball player overseas. So yeah, he definitely on that fitness game heavy.
Yeah, he looked like he be bench pressing forward expeditions and shit. But all right,
he definitely be Deboing niggas out here for sure, man.
Yeah, salute my big bro.
Yeah, salute. Thanks for the super chat. It says thanks Bernard for this show. Salute and subscribe to Fourth Quarter Talk. Absolutely.
Oh, I want to say this. Somebody in the chat, Jack Space said Jada was a damaged woman. Mom and dad were druggies and emotionally abandoned her. She's a woman in need of constant validation wherever she can get it. So you also got to look at their background, their family. If their family messed up, more likely she's gonna be messed up. She's gonna be dysfunctional. So you definitely got to check out her family.
Yeah, from what I heard, number one, I heard she's from Baltimore, and then I also heard that her mother had a real bad, if I'm not mistaken, a heroin addiction, and we all know that the heroin scene, the heroin scene in Baltimore, been pretty bad for some time. So, and I'm not saying that Jada was or whatever, but I could definitely see that, let's keep it real. A lot of us do come from dysfunctional backgrounds of families and stuff like that, but it's just you got to get to a point in your life, man. We got to shake that shit and get up out that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let that shit affect you mentally, and you can't let it, stain, your character and your integrity as an individual and as a person. You know what I'm saying? Too many people, I think, use the excuse of, hey, I came from nothing and this, that, and the third, and then they want to use that as an excuse to pretty much operate out here like they ain't got no damn sense, or they ain't got no fucking kind of home training or no shit like that. And I just don't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, we all may come from, struggle backgrounds or whatever the case may be, but it's not, staying in that shit, man. You got to get up out that shit and better yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it.
I go as far as say this: if you really want to leave that situation, cut them off. You got to cut your family off, especially they still doing that Especially they still into that fuckery, into that ratchetness. You
And
want to show
see,
your
that's the
significant
hardest.
other that you out of it. You got to cut them off. Don't let them
And,
come into your kid's life. Walk away.
and see,
Shout out to
that's
the
the hardest.
SYSB brother for that.
That's the hardest part for a lot of black folks. You know, they don't want to let go of certain family members and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, for me, it was, you know, it was hard too. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, I had to come to that crossroads and make that decision. You know what I'm saying? And I had to really, do it if I was going to better my life and my situation. You know, that I had going on, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have some family members that support you and that's gonna want to see you do good, and that's gonna, I had family members telling me, hey, man, don't stick around here. There ain't shit going on. It's better things out here in the world for you to do, accomplish, and see. Get out here, go see
Right.
the world, go accomplish some shit, do some shit. And I
Oh,
still
my
fuck with
bad.
them to
Yeah,
this
my
day.
bad.
I still got mad
Hold
love
on.
for them. But then I also had other family.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead. I fucked up and screen shared something I didn't mean to screen share.
Oh, okay.
No,
But I
go ahead.
also
You
had
got it.
other family members as well that, that was, kind of like trying to deter me or trying to persuade me from not, living out my goals and dreams and all that type of stuff. And, those individuals, I no longer really, communicate with them or associate with them anymore. I mean, I see them from time to time at, family functions and gatherings and stuff. And, I might say what's up and speak and be like, what's up? And then, but that's it. I just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to, fully engage with somebody that didn't want to see me do better than them, or just didn't want to see me just do better than what I already had going on in the first place. So,
But the same people, they be feeling so entitled. Like I feel like what you went through when somebody told you, "Hey man, get up out of here," leave the hood and enjoy your life. But the majority, they gonna tell you, "Hey, come back to the hood. Don't forget where you come from. You owe us." It's like, man, you wasn't out there helping me doing these test scores and helping me study, get to my career. Y'all wasn't around then, but y'all be around when I get the money now.
and here's the cold part about all of this, bro. The cold part about it is when I was growing up, bro, the one thing I could say is, when it comes to like the whole, productive brothers, but versus the whole Pookie and Ray Ray dudes and shit like that. Like when I was coming up, the quote unquote Pookie and Ray Rays that was living in my community and shit, man. The one thing I could say to them, about them is, they was on some real shit, even though what they was doing was, wrong and kind of like harmful and toxic to the community. You know what I'm saying? I could honestly say that, because the neighborhood I grew up in, it was really close knit. Everybody kind of knew each other, and so people knew me off of the strength of my family, off of my grandparents, because I pretty much grew up with my grandparents and shit. Grew up in their house, and they knew my mom, and they knew my aunts, uncles, all of that, right? So when I used to be a little kid, riding my bike in the streets and shit, trying to hang around, the G's and shit, they'll tell me like they'd be like, "Hey, little nigga, man, what you doing around here? You don't belong around here. You know damn well, if your people find out you was hanging around us, doing the, with us doing the type of shit that we do, damn well they wouldn't, approve of this shit. And if you don't get from around us or move around, we gonna tell your people, and your ass gonna get in some trouble. They're like, get along. You know what I'm saying? Just move along." And so, I respected what they were saying, and I got from the fuck around there. You know what I'm saying? But see, that's how it was back then when I was growing up. Now, from what I see, it ain't so much like that. It's actually the opposite. Now what I see is a lot of these older guys that's in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They trying to persuade the youngest to actually follow down the same destructive paths that they following down, that it really don't lead to nowhere but the slaughterhouse, you know what I'm saying, or to jail or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And to me, that's what's like so heartbreaking about this shit, because I remember, once upon a time where even the street dudes was telling the youngest that wasn't a part of their lifestyle or wasn't about their life, they was telling them like, look, man, we only doing this shit because we didn't have the opportunities that young cats have now. Y'all got all these different opportunities now that we didn't have back then when we was coming up. And we got families to take care of. Y'all still young.
Right.
Y'all ain't got no kids. Y'all ain't got no major responsibilities, man. Y'all go do something with y'all lives. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. Don't look back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go, make something of yourself. Go get your education. Go get your trade or something. Just go do something productive with your life. Don't be out here trying to do what we do, and you ain't really about this. And then
Right.
you end up in jail for doing, double digits, or you end up in the ground somewhere with, somebody wearing a shirt with your face on it saying RIP on it. And so, I couldn't do nothing but respect them, like I said, because that was like the last of the real quote unquote street generation at that time. But now it's like it's the reverse. And then now a lot of the OGs, they've been locked up and stuff like that. The old school ones that was on that type of shit. So now you just got a whole bunch of youngins out here that just running around, loose and reckless and don't even care, and they don't really have no kind of code or standards no more about how they move and operate in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So things is different now. The streets and changed, and it's just different now, man.
Right on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Caesar D1 in the building says, salute Bernard, GMH, this grown man hour, is a de facto clubhouse for the Black Manosphere. Also, salute to Fourth Quarter Talk, Third Ward, and Brandon L in the building. We in this bitch.
Salute, Caesar.
Hey, that's
salute.
facts, man.
Salute, Caesar.
Salute, Caesar. Appreciate you, man. Hey, that nigga Caesar D1, that nigga is the black YouTube Santa Claus. That nigga be dropping gifts off everywhere in this bitch, man.
Who you
Appreciate
telling?
you, man. Salute.
You know I know that.
Hell yeah, man. That nigga be dropping them C notes everywhere. He be dropping C notes damn near like every fucking panel, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Caesar D1 on that one. But Melody, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. And like the stream, fellas, like the stream.
Yeah, but no, before you play that video, I wanted to say this real quick and what motivated this. Now, I don't know if you heard about the Meg Thee Stallion situation.
Oh yeah, I meant to bring that up, but yeah, go ahead and elaborate.
Yeah, this is what motivated. She she got shot by the rapper Tory Lanez. Now, I don't know exactly all what happened, but what I'm hearing from different sources is she tried to walk away from him, and I guess he got mad, felt rejected, so hurt that he had the nerve to want to pull out a gun and shoot the girl. So me personally, when I heard about it, it's like, first of all, this is the type of dude she liked. She liked them thug type of dudes, savages. She didn't even claim she was a savage herself. So you preach about this, then you get mad when it comes to you. You can't be mad about it. Now she posted stuff like when black women are unprotected, and I'm just looking at this like, are you?
I was just about to share something like that. I was just about to share that shit because somebody.
Yeah, so she's doing all this, and I'm looking like this. This is how my mind think. Okay, you're a grown ass woman. You knew what type of dude Tory Lanez is. He rap about it, he glorifies it, he celebrates it. Now you got into that situation, you got shot. I don't feel no sympathy for it. I'm sorry, I just don't. Now, what I do feel sympathy about when I hear about these children out here in the hood, in the neighborhood, getting killed. It's like every day. Another thing, before the first video is about these pookies, but other videos I've been seeing about women killing children, and nobody wants to speak about that because when we talk about black on black crime, we always talk about niggas killing other black men. We never talk about black mothers out here or black women that's killing kids too. Nobody talks about it. Well, I mean, some people like Tommy, he talks about it most definitely. Shout out to Tommy.
Oh yeah, Tommy, get on that. Yeah,
yes, sir.
I'm about to share this bullshit. Before we get in this video, I'm about to share this this bullshit real quick. Hold on, because somebody sent me this, and I was like, this is some bull, because she's sitting there playing her whole victim card and whatnot,
making a male horse.
And like, listen, if she was to just simply say, damn, I got shot, that's messed up, I ain't deserve to get shot, then okay, all right, we can follow that logic. Okay, nobody deserves to get shot over just a relationship going awry. But here she is with this shit. Black women are so unprotected. Like, why are y'all saying that shit? Because it's because of some shit that happened with the guy you was dealing with.
Exactly.
Like, unprotected implies that somebody is breaking into your house at night and doing bad things to you, and there's nobody there to protect you. Like, what? Like I didn't get that shit. But black women are so unprotected and hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own. That ain't got shit to do with you in a relationship with a reckless, loose cannon dude who shot you in the pinky toe, like fucking Della Reese or whatever her name was on Harlem Nights. She's sitting there talking this bullshit.
And see what this proves. What this proves to me is that
it might be funny to y'all. Might be funny to y'all on the internet, or just another messy topic for you to talk about. But this is my real life, and I'm real life hurt and traumatized. I'm like, all right, go ahead, third.
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say Tory Lanez, what he did was wrong. Get him out of here. I hope, man, he deserved life. He tried to kill this girl. I don't care if he shot a little pinky toe. Hey, you try to harm this girl. He was wrong for that.
No, that's facts. That's facts, Brandon. And I'm gonna say this, man. What this whole situation shows me is that a lot of these women, especially women who think like her, who had that mentality she got, they like these old super emotional, tender dick, fucking I can't take rejection, looking ass niggas, man. That's the type of guys that they like because at the end of the day, any real man, they not, even if she was to be like, okay, I'm leaving you, I don't want to be with you no more. They're gonna be like, all right, then cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that men don't care, men, don't feel no kind of way, but at the end of the day, a real man knows that at the end of the day, okay, whether she leave or not, or whether I feel some kind of way about it or not, at the end of the day, I got to keep it pushing because at number one, life don't stop for no one, and then two, why would I even get all overly worked up and emotional and do some dumb shit like Tory did to where now my possible career and my livelihood and my freedom is at jeopardy? Like it ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because best believe a lot of these women, if the roles was in reverse. And Tory told her like, "Bitch, I'm gone. I'm leaving. I ain't fucking with you." You think she really gonna pop off and do the shit that he did and risk her career and her livelihood and her freedom for that nigga? Hell no. Now I'm not saying that there ain't no
Right.
women out there that's on some crazy shit that don't do that shit, but for the most part, majority of women ain't gonna do that shit because at the end of the day, in their mind they feel like, okay, well then shit, they don't want to be with me. Okay, shit, I got a line of 10 other niggas lined up waiting to get at me, been waiting to get at me, waiting their turn. So shit, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So why should these men overly care and all of this shit, especially if, like I said, just move on, bro. Just take your L like a man with the chick, and you just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's other
And this is
women
another
out
thing I
here.
hate, third. A lot of guys that
Yeah,
claim they got this game, all this game, they can alpha their way, do things. Check this out. A lot of women that get beat down or get shot at, it's by their boyfriends or their husbands or baby daddies. It's never no random. I mean, it happens now. Don't get me wrong. It's some
No,
random dude, but it's not no
most
incel, no dude that's on the computer every day complaining about women. No, it's
facts,
not
yeah,
that.
bro.
no,
That's
I made a
facts.
whole stream about that. And more times than not, when a woman is hurt, harmed, whether she's being abused, beat up, raped, whatever it is, and murdered, it's I
Mm-hmm.
forgot what percentage chance it is that it's the boyfriend, it's the guy who she was
Fact.
having sex with. Now there is something to be said about that. There's a conversation to be had, but they're not protecting us argument that's a separate thing. Because that's the hardest thing to protect a woman
Yes, sir.
from is the guy whose dick she's sucking at night. Like I wasn't there, even if I was going to protect you. I'm not there in
I
y'all bedroom. I can't protect you from him. So it's
want to read
a
this.
Nah,
stupid
that's
I
it's a
want to read this
nah,
stupid
that's
comment.
argument.
facts.
I want to
No,
read this
that's
comment
facts.
section real quick in the comment section. Third, hold on
Ho-
real quick. She
hold on
said,
real
"Pretty
quick.
black
Hold on
magic
real quick,
said
Brandon.
every." You said what?
Hold on real quick. No, I was just about to say this. I was about to say this real quick. No, everything y'all said is facts. Just I hate how they try to make it seem like it's just a bunch of random niggas that's in the neighborhood that's just fucking terrorizing black women and all that stuff. Like
Right.
that's bullshit. Like you said, usually if a woman getting beat on or whatever, cheated on or getting done wrong, it's usually by the niggas that she been dealing with or fucking with and shit like that. It's not just necessarily the niggas that just randomly in the hood that shit is bullshit, bro. And
It's
another
not the
thing
black
too,
manosphere. It's
when
not
they
no YouTubers.
yeah,
Stop that
and
shit,
let me say
man.
one
Yeah.
more. Let me say one more thing. I'm gonna pass it back to you, and this, I know this gonna cause some motherfuckers get their feelings hurt, but it's funny how they always say, "Oh, black women ain't getting protected," blah blah blah, all this type of stuff, right? But truth be told, honestly be told, the people in the black community that don't really get protected the most is the black children in the community, and perfect example of
Exactly.
that is this. Perfect example is this. I know a good portion of women in the black community that, and hey, y'all can hate me for saying this, but it is what it is. I know plenty of women who been protected sexual predators in their family, and whether it's the men
Oh.
or the women,
Mm.
Oh.
they done protected them, knowing what they're capable of, knowing the foul shit that they be doing. Hell, they might have even got touched on or had something happen to them by that same said family member, but because it's family and family stick together and we supposed to be close knit and all this bullshit, they ain't gonna say nothing. They ain't gonna address it. Or they ain't gonna check it. They just gonna just let them motherfuckers run rampant and loose through the community doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And if the men try to approach, and I've seen this shit happen in real life, so I'm not just speaking on my ass. I've seen this shit happen on several occasions where the men in the family try to actually step up and check that motherfucker, whether it's the man that's a sexual predator or the woman. And the women would always fucking form like Voltron and protect them motherfuckers and be like, no, don't do nothing, please don't do nothing. And that shit was always just mind blowing and shocking to me because it just was like, wow, like y'all gonna protect, a monster like this, bro. Like, man, like
Hmm.
that shit is fucked up.
Yeah, real quick, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, this a lady in the chat says, her name is Pretty Black Magic. Said every few hours a black woman is killed. Malcolm X said the black woman is the most unprotected in her speech. In his speech, basically, like how many? Okay, that's true. That might be true. But you know how many black boys and black men get killed? Probably every 13 minutes. Probably every 5 minutes. Who
Facts,
knows?
bro. It's
We
the
don't see.
kids. I'm
If
telling you,
you're
the
going
kids.
to if you're going to quote that stat, every few hours a black woman is killed, go and find out the stat on how every few hours, how many white women are killed or how many white women are killed in a 24-hour period. I guarantee you probably find out that it's not overwhelmingly different. So go and look at that, because when I did the video on that, I looked at domestic violence against women. It wasn't that big of a difference between black and white. Rape, it wasn't that big of a difference between black and white. I looked at all that stuff. It's not that big of a difference. So, I mean, if we're talking about violence against women, we're talking about, societal problems. I mean, and it is a problem, but I didn't find nothing in the data that overwhelmingly showed that black women were being abused or mistreated or unprotected at an overwhelmingly higher rate. Even if you look at the amount of black girls that come up missing, when they find these black girls, they normally find out that they ran away. They ran away at 15 or whatever. So it's not even. I mean, yes, it's there. It's a problem. It do need to be addressed, but the social
I gotta say
media
this real quick.
praise of it is being overblown. Real quick. Hold your thought, Brandon. L. Said said Megan the male horse talk like a man. I don't even know how she talk, tell you the truth. Counselor Murray, I'm tired of this protection talk about black women, professional victims. Shout out to Counselor Murray. Thank you. Appreciate your support. And I think it was right there. Kill Deuce, my man Kill Deuce in the building. Tory is 1%, but not high value mentality. He needs to get therapy. Agreed. If you're shooting a chick, you need therapy. Something wrong with you. But here we go. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Real quick before you start the video. Okay.
No, I ain't about to start the video yet. Casey Onyema 11 says he sent me an email saying he's blocked. He said, "This is Casey again. It appears I've been blocked in the chat. I don't know what I did or said, but someone did it. Can you please unblock me?" Somebody let me know in the chat, Ahmad, whoever, if somebody blocked him, let me know what he did, because this is the second time on my block list, so I don't know if somebody got a personal thing against him or if he really be clowning, because I'm bad at watching the chat. So y'all let me know what he did so I can know if I need to actually go through the process of unblocking him again, because I have no clue. Y'all let me know. If y'all don't say nothing, then I'm gonna unblock him again. But he's been blocked twice from this channel by Ahmad. Leo Anthony in the building says black women are the biggest protectors of
facts.
Biggest protectors of sexual
facts,
predators, but will blame
facts, bro.
But will blame black men for the problem, like Nicki Minaj, for example, or black women bailing out R. Kelly. Yeah. That's the thing. All right, go ahead. One of y'all was trying to say something before I rolled the clip.
Yeah,
go ahead.
To touch on what Leo Anthony just super chatted. See, that's something that they don't want to talk about or touch, because that means that if they were to talk about it or touch it, they would have to look in the mirror and deal with their own personal issue with that. Because like I said, a lot of the ones that I noticed that do protect those type of sick individuals, they've been hurt or assaulted by them same type of said individuals, but because we was raised to be overly loyal to the point of stupidity, for our family members, even the ones that, I just hate to say it, are pieces of shit. This is why, they'll cover for them, even though that they know that they're doing wrong or some fuck shit. And then, also I've seen, what's crazy is what Brandon was saying, about, the kids, black boys and black girls not being protected. That's true, because I've seen times where, black boys is getting jumped by a group of dudes, and I don't see no older people coming in to try to help them or to try to take, all them dudes off and be like, hey, chill out. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that. I don't see girls that get jumped and beat up on by other females and shit like that. I don't see no older women trying to come through and trying to, help them and trying to get all them other chicks up off them. Hell, I've even seen one time where I seen a gang of chicks jump a nigga, and you know, of course, he trying not to swing back because we already know as soon as you put your hand on a woman, they're gonna say, "Oh, you put your hands on a woman and you a bitch ass nigga, and you this and
It's
you
a
that."
lose-lose
But I ain't
situation.
seen
It's
not
a
one.
lose-lose situation.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, bro. But yeah, pretty much, and I ain't see no fucking man or no women come through to fucking help that nigga. He just got his ass beat the fuck on. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lose lose for the kids either way. The kids lose in so many different ways. It's ridiculous. The kids lose because they ain't getting the you know financial stability that they need. A lot of them ain't getting the attention from the parents that they need. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, you know, getting like I said, they getting neglected. Whether it's you know attention, maybe it's malnutrition. You know, it's you know they might be getting abused. So man, the kids really are the biggest victims of the black community. A lot of you know people try to make it seem like it's the women, the grown women. That's bullshit. It's to me, it's the men and it's the children. Period. That's just me, and don't nobody have to agree with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
Yeah.
real quick. Aquarius mind, Aquarius. Hello,
Oh yeah, go
you hear
ahead.
me?
You got. Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
hear
was
you.
gonna say. Aquarius. What's her name? Aquarius Queen B said. So the women protect the sexual predators and the men protect the abusers. Let me debunk that real quick. Do y'all remember that situation that happened in I forgot. I think it was somewhere in Carolina. It was this brother named damn, what was his name? Muhammad something. Muhammad, I think somebody in the chat could tell me. But anyways, it was some Asian men beating on some black women, of course, another situation like that. And he took upon himself to go up there and destroy the nail place, right? So he threw bricks and everything. He told black women stop coming to the spot. But guess what? First of all, he got arrested by black women. Black female cops arrested him. So he came back to the store the next day when he got bailed out. And guess what? The nail shop was packed. It was booming. All black women still in there getting their nails done, giving their money to these Asian men, right? So y'all keep saying we protecting them, but y'all keep going back to the abuser.
Man, no, I can even one up that one. One is bullshit to say we protect the abuser. I don't know no black men who are trying
I
to
don't know
provide
no black
cover
man that do that. Hell no.
provide cover for the abusers. And a lot of this shit comes from, you know, viral videos. So we're using that. I just recently saw a video where some dude was I don't know the full history because it was jumbled and it was all over the place. I think he had I don't know if he had previously had sex with this 14-year-old chick. I just know some
Yeah,
dude.
fantastic play there. Yep.
Okay, and basically a mob of niggas jumped on him out in the street.
Yeah,
Basically.
he walked in the store holding, grabbing on her booty, little 14-year-old girl.
Yeah,
He's 30 years old, and all the men jumped on his ass. Yep, exactly.
yeah. Now, in Mr. Sure that there are some perverted ass white men who be touching on younger girls, but you don't see videos like that of white men stumping somebody out, stumping another white dude out in
No,
the street because he touched on some little girl. Like black men hand out more street justice
but
than any other man, but the women are claiming that they the most unprotected.
but
And the 14-year-old girl who was being protected from the street justice that was handed out by a mob of niggas was yelling and screaming at them when they was
facts,
trying to protect
facts.
her. When they was
No,
trying
I
to,
was just
yeah,
I put I played this video on our show last time, and just what white men do, they would protect the child molesters. It was a guy that was he was molesting. I mean, not molesting, but he was sexually assaulting grown white women. Now these grown white women, but he only got probation or 1 year in prison. That was it.
damn.
They protect theirs. They protect. So I guess we gotta be on code like them, since they're pro-blacks love to say white men be on code, white folks be on code. Is that what is that what it's supposed to be?
There
Be
here's
on
a
code? You gotta protect all black pedophiles and shit? Nah, hell no, I ain't with it.
Yeah.
here's another thing. Here's another thing that got overlooked and that kind of got swept under the rug when the whole uh was it Jason Pope DJ Kidd situation came out about all the foul shit he was doing to the black women. Here's the thing: a lot of people saying, oh, he was doing that to just younger age, underage black girls, and you know, yeah, he was doing that to underage black girls, but he was also dealing with some grown black women too. So
And they
my
brought in
question
little black
is
girls.
if
And they
y'all
brought in
knew,
little black girls.
yeah, bro, I was just about to say that there was a lot of them older black women that was in that situation. They was recruiting these younger black girls or whatever, and they was kind of feeding them to Jason Pope. And like I said, that's something that got swept under the rug, and they didn't really want to touch that. So yeah, y'all could say whatever, but the evidence is out there. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be doing a lot of foul shit. And again, we're not saying all black women or everyone and no shit like that. All we saying is the ones that it applies to. So if it don't apply to you, get out your motherfucking feelings and just deal with what we saying. You know what I'm saying? Because like I
Don't
said, at
apply,
the end of
let
the
it
day, the
fly.
evidence is out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
facts.
Right on. Just my 4 cents, sent $5. Says black boys are most abused verbally and physically by their single mothers. Maybe if black women stop abusing their sons, they would protect you. Interesting.
That's facts.
Thank
Everything
you
that
for the super chat. Thank you.
just from my 4 cents said was facts. That's facts.
This is interesting right here. DJ Moss says Bernard Riley, Tariq Nasheed posts hundreds of videos every other day of black men protecting black women on Twitter. That evidence is on his Twitter account. That's good. I'm glad somebody is putting that together all in one place, because I be seeing those videos all the time. You know, you're going to see what your algorithm send you based off what you're looking up. And I was looking up videos that don't go as viral when black men do jump in and intervene and all of that, and I was able to find a lot of them real easy, and there'd be a lot of them that get posted, and we see it and it just scroll right on by of a video of a woman getting harassed or getting beat up by her boyfriend or something like that, and some dude just come out of nowhere and just Debo knock the nigga out. I mean, that shit happen all the time, so
Right.
so yeah, I don't buy I've never bought the not protected argument. I've never bought it. I think online it is a lot of dudes who are making arguments that implied that says pretty much that most of y'all ain't even worthy of it. And okay, all right, that's the argument that's being made. But in reality, in real time, most men are reacting, especially if they see a younger girl in danger. Most men are reacting.
Right.
So this is overblown. This is just way 1,000,000 and two the 1,532nd way that they trying to figure out a way to kick dirt on black men and say that black men ain't doing something. That's all I look at the whole.
Real quick, Black King says Jason Pope victims were mostly black women in their 20s. But check this out: we got grown men on YouTube right now saying 20-year-olds are babies. They are they babies now. You 25, you're a baby.
Oh my God, bro.
So now
you ain't like, bro. Yes, bro. Them same motherfuckers. They were saying that really that you're not really fully grown till you like really know what you're doing till you like 25 or older. And I was like, what, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, I don't know. I guess my
where I
situation
come
is
from,
different.
man. If you 18, you get out your mama house and you grown. That's
facts,
where I grew up on.
bro.
You 18, I had to leave.
Anybody
I had to go. I had to get my own place.
Bro, facts. Anybody that knows me personally, bro, or even heard my story on these panels, bro, I moved out, my mom's crib when I got my first apartment at the age of 17. I had 2 jobs while I was in high school with my own apartment. And not only was I paying bills at my apartment in my spot, I was still paying bills at my mother's spot because my mother, was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So she couldn't even really work during that time period. So I was pretty much taking care of her, working two jobs, hustling on the side, allegedly. And what I'm saying, I was, going to school in high school at the same damn time. So I had a lot on my plate that I was juggling, bro. Ain't nobody helped me. Ain't nobody gave a fuck, gave me a helping hand. I did all of that shit off of me and off the muscle off my back, bro. And at the end of the day, I was grown pretty much once I left. Once I left on my mama's house at 17, bro. And ever since then, I've been, doing pretty well for myself. So all this, you're not grown until you're 25 or older. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that, truth be told, that's and truth be told, I'm gonna say this, and y'all can have it back. That's the reason why a lot of us black folks are handicapped and we can never grow the fuck up because
facts. I was just about to say that, bro.
We handicapped because the women in the community, especially come from single parent household like I did, they want to fucking baby you, they want to spoil you, and they pretty much don't want you to face life head on like a man should or any grown person should. And that shit will hinder you and fucking handicap you once you get out there in life on your own, because what's gonna happen when your parents pass away, when your people pass away, and you got to get out there on your own anyway? How you gonna go about doing it and functioning, going out there about taking care of yourself when you used to everybody doing shit for you and you ain't having to fucking lift a finger? Like, that's why I got out there, decided to move, out of my mom's crib when I was 17, because I was already had a lot on my plate, like as if I was adult already. So I said, you know what, if I'm gonna be doing all of this shit and juggling all this shit, let me see how it is to be a real man. Let me get out here, you know what I'm saying, fucking strap my boots up and let me see if I can handle being a real man and taking care of myself on my own. And sure enough, I was ready. Like I said, I was taking care of my apartment that I had and I was still paying bills over my mom. So,
Yes, sir.
that was the best thing for me, man. I ain't never looked back. So
Listen, like Leo Master says, the mind isn't fully developed until the age of 25. Listen, man, I know a lot of motherfuckers that's 30, 40, still act like little ass girls, little ass boys. They ain't grown up yet. They still ain't mature. I know motherfuckers that's 18, 20, got their own house, crib, living life right now. So all that, you ain't
bro, that's
developed
facts,
yet.
bro.
Come on, man. Come on. We know a lot of grown folks
Bro,
that's
you
acting
got
like this,
niggas.
even on Instagram.
Bro, you got niggas in the hood that's in their 30s, 40s, and some even in their 50s, bro, still fucking nickel and diming and selling nickels and dimes and shit in the fucking hood, still, talking about, oh, I
Living
remember
with
back in the
mama.
day
Living with
when,
mama.
man, nigga, if yeah, exactly. If you don't shut your old nigga goofy tails ass up, nigga, like ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, nigga. You old as fuck and still doing the
Old
same shit for
fool.
the last
And he's
20,
grown at
20 some years thinking that you that nigga still, bro. Like, shut your
right.
goofy ass up.
The same thing with these older women teaching these little girls go out here and be fast. They the main ones teaching them this. They the main ones teaching them, hey, do whatever you got to do to get that money. Use your body. That's what they telling them. And that's why they life all fucked up. 5 kids, 5 different men, probably 6 different men. Who knows?
Cornelius Edwards.
Also, I just wanted to say this real quick, man.
Chat. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
I just wanted to give a shout out OG Platinum Elite in the chat, and also shout out Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out and salute. Shout out Cornelius Edwards. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. And, Brandon L, I'm just not seeing that cash app. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, let's roll this beautiful bean footage real quick. I haven't even seen this video, so I don't know what it's all about. I just saw a little small piece of it, but we're about to roll this clip and give some commentary on it. This was just more or less what I understand that y'all be covering stuff like this on y'all show. So we about to roll it. I hope I got the sound on correct. Let me know if y'all can hear it when it come in.
He was a going son. He don't get it to do
Great,
type of
perfect.
He was a baby, an innocent baby. It's my baby. Like,
a 7-month father wants justice for his 9-year-old son, shot and killed this afternoon as he and 2 other kids were standing outside. Good evening, everyone. I'm Cherise Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. The 3 kids were shot this afternoon, one of them killed.
Yeah, it happened around 5 o'clock this evening in the 7th Ward on Palger Street near North Villeray. We'll have Mike McDaniel joining us live right now, live from the scene. Obviously, a very tough and emotional scene.
Yeah, it's even tough to say and almost unbelievable something like this would happen, but that's exactly the case here on Palger Street. Making this even more gut-wrenching, the father of the boy who died carried his son from the scene, hoping to save him.
he was a baby, an innocent baby. It's my baby.
Emotional pain from the father of a 9-year-old boy shot in the head and killed in his New Orleans 7th Ward neighborhood Monday afternoon.
I walked outside. He was just laying there. I picked him up. I laid him on the sofa. No responding.
Donald Bryant's son was one of 3 kids who were shot. The other 2 were injured. A 15 or 16-year-old girl shot in the stomach and a 13-year-old boy shot in the leg were taken to the hospital. Bryant says those 2 other kids were friends.
3 victims.
All black kids.
All kids, all babies.
It happened in the 2100 block of Palger Street when Police Chief Sean Ferguson says the 3 kids were standing outside when people approached them and started shooting.
This is unnecessary. This is unfortunate. And most importantly, this is disheartening for us as a community to accept.
Ferguson is now pleading with the public for information. Meanwhile, other neighbors say they've been pleading with police for a while now because shootings are far too common in the neighborhood.
It's gone on for about 2 months now. We've had shootings over on Tour. We've had them over on St. Anthony. We've had one on this block already a couple of weeks ago.
Ross Dykeman lives nearby and says he heard the gunshots and can't understand why the city doesn't make the neighborhood a priority.
And had this been happening in the French Quarter or the Marigny, the city would have put the resources in and this stuff would have been shut down a long time ago. But it's just us over here. They don't care.
Now a grieving family is pleading for justice.
Give the child for the life. Catch him.
And
See, they
Brian's
want to take away
oldest
the
son, whose
police,
name
but they
is
ask for the police
Devontae,
to
would have
help.
turned 10 at the end of this month. So far this evening, no word on a possible motive or suspect, but police do believe someone in this neighborhood saw something earlier today. Now police are asking the public to come forward with any information. Live from the 7th Ward, Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
All right, let me make sure I understand this shit right. Because my initial thought was it was some shit going on. There was a lot of people there. Some niggas got to shooting and a kid got hit by stray bullets. From the sound of this thing, it sounds
They're
like
coming after the kids.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's why I don't care for. I'm sorry, I don't care for Pookie and Ray. I just don't. I just can't. I can't. It's fuck them. Anybody that care for them is fuck you too. That's how I feel right now.
And you know what? And you know what, Brandon? Earlier when I was speaking about the old Pookies and Ray Rays from yesterday, the ones that, you know, when I was growing up as a kid, they was like, you know, trying to give me good advice not to follow in their footsteps and shit. See, back then they didn't play that shit. All that, you know, anybody that, you know, their whole motto was anybody outside of the street game is off limits. You know, we ain't touching or fucking with nobody that's outside of the street game. You know, anybody that's in the street game, you know, that you know, they fair game. But anybody that's outside of that, any innocent bystanders or kids or people that ain't got nothing to do with this type of lifestyle, you know, y'all don't fuck with them, y'all don't touch them. And if any one of us find out that y'all touch one of them or harm one of them, did something to them, y'all gonna have to deal with us niggas personally. And see, that's how it used to be. But now it ain't like that no more, bro. It's the complete 360, bro. Now anybody's fair game. Now you got people that ain't got nothing to do with the whole street lifestyle that just happen to live in the neighborhood, probably amongst some street niggas, and even they not safe. Even they could get got, and they ain't even do shit. They ain't even part of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to give a shout out to Jethro Mullet. He said that that's the reason why society doesn't respect us, because we don't respect ourselves, and that's absolutely motherfucking facts, bro. We don't even respect ourselves, but yet, you know, we want to cry about what other races of people are doing to us. But yeah, the shit that we do to us, to each other, is damn near just as worse, pretty much worse than what anybody else do to us. Shit, we fucking gun each other down, steal from each other, rob from each other, fucking, you know, sexual crimes against each other, all this little bullshit, man. Nobody want to address that shit. You know what I'm saying? All because you can't address what other black folks do to you just because they black. Like, man, get the fuck out of here with that goofy ass shit. I ain't going for that shit, man. I ain't going for it.
Just like me, man. I'm going after these Pookies. I'm going after these Kikis and these Mookies too. They doing it too. If Bernard could play that next clip for me.
All right, yeah, give me a second to pull it up.
I always when we talk about black on black crime, yeah, we always bring up the savages, the niggas out here doing the shit. But hey, these black women out here doing it too. To these children, matter of fact.
And let me say this real quick too. You know, I ain't been back to the hood in a little minute, but I can go back to my hood anytime I want to. And there's still some street niggas out there who, you know, I could pull up on. They'll still fuck with me the long way and still give me respect, even though I'm not a part of they lifestyle, whatnot. And the reason why is because these are just the kids, probably the people, the older generation of the street niggas and shit, and they kind of abide by those same old school kind of rules. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I ain't got no problem with those street niggas. You know what I'm saying? The only problems with street niggas that I got is the ones that, you know, don't apply by those old school rules, and, you know, that be on some fuck shit, and, you know, that be doing harm to other people. That's the problem that's the street niggas that I have problem with. Not all street niggas, but the ones that be on their fuck shit, that be on their bullshit, that's the ones that I got issues with. But the ones that still keeping the G and still respecting the old school code and the way things used to be done and handled, them the ones I'm cool with. I still could go fuck with right now to this day. So,
all right. The one you talking about that you want me to play, Brandon L. This is the one that says something. Kiera Tolson, is that the one?
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay. All right. Give me a minute. Thanks for that info. Cut to the chase. He says the 15-year-old was a target in that shooting.
15-year-old, right? See, they killing our future. Like I always said, the children are the future. If you want to build something, you got to teach the children. But how you gonna teach them when they out here dying? That's why when Megan said that statement, man, it just got to me. Like, man, I'm so tired of hearing that black women underprotected. Like, man, get over that shit, man. A lot of these kids going through it right now.
Yeah, man. Oh shit. Where we at? I can't find the play button. All right, here we go. All right, you want to say something, set this one up, or no?
No, you go ahead and play it.
All right.
We're back now with the latest on a Montgomery County mother charged with murdering her baby girl. Police said she admitted to killing the 15-month-old. Fox 5's Sharon Roger is live in Silver Spring tonight with the disturbing details. Sharon?
Yeah, Sean, it's so heartbreaking. You can't wrap your head around how a mother could admit to killing her own baby. But this is where 23-year-old Kiara Tolson lived, on November Circle in Silver Spring. But if you follow me here, there are a bunch of these dumpsters around the apartment complex. And sadly, it's in one of these dumpsters that this mother discarded her child's body in after she was killed. Now, I spoke to some of the neighbors tonight. They're pretty shaken. They tell me she's a single mom who didn't have a lot of support.
Shocking. It was utterly shocking. I would see her in the hallways. I would see her with her kid. She just seemed, with the quarantine, to be so alone and really quiet over this. I never heard them.
When I would see the lady time to time, like you could tell she was already like a standoffish type person. Like she didn't want too many people around.
I just want to cry. It's very sad. Shouldn't have had the baby if that's what you were going to do.
Right.
Now, police arrested the 23-year-old yesterday after an
You
acquaintance
cut it
called
off right there,
911
Bernard.
to
You ain't got to play
report
the
that
whole thing.
Tolson.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Joe. I ain't got nothing to say on this one.
If Areas Queens don't want to talk about this, it's like we talking about Pookies and Ray Rays and niggas. Why can't you keep on trying to cape for these hoes that's out here doing wrong too? I ain't fuck with them niggas that's out there killing our people. So why y'all keep on caping for these hoes that's doing the same thing? Y'all got every excuse. I don't get it. And y'all wonder why motherfuckers don't want to protect y'all, because this is what y'all do. Y'all protecting the ones that's actually harming the community.
But see, here's the problem though, Brandon. If it was a man that was doing this same bullshit, bro, they'd be quick to call out the man that's doing this fuck shit. But as soon as we bring up a woman that's doing this shit, now all of a sudden they ain't got nothing to say. Oh, now all of a sudden, y'all being unfair, y'all not being balanced, all this little bullshit, bro. And it's like, no, it is what it is, bro. We going to address it on both sides. We gonna be fair about this shit. This shit applies on both sides. We gonna address the men that's doing this fuck shit, but we also gonna address the women. Hey, don't nobody get no motherfucking fuckery passes around this bitch, man. Hell no.
Jack Space, I thought children were a blessing. Exactly. Not for all women. Yeah, but if you could play the last video, this is the last one, because I want to say this too. Now, I'm getting on the black women, but hey, I don't care for white bitches neither. They do this shit too. Not black women. I don't care for them hoes neither, because they out there doing fuck shit too. If you go on my channel, yeah, I talk about black people more, but I also call them out because they got a lot of fuckery. And I noticed this too, Bernard, when I had did a video with this Asian chick. She was cheating on her man, and he was recording the whole, drama, the whole situation. So somebody in my chat, got on me. He was like, "Man, you a maggle. You taking them up for black women." I'm like, "What do you mean I'm taking them up for black women? I call them out all the time. And I'm gonna call out these lean-leans that do black men wrong too." So I'm a maggle because I want to call out lean-lean fuckery too. Man, y'all get on with that shit. I don't know why. I don't sit for no woman, black, white. It don't matter to me. Shout out to Omega Dreads, Wiggers and Wiggets. Exactly. Yeah, these white boys out here clowning too. True. SKC. Shout out to SKC, man.
What happened to Bernard, bro? Something happened?
I think getting a video ready.
Oh, my bad. I was on mute.
Oh,
I didn't know.
Okay.
A big ass truck rolled by. I muted myself and forgot to unmute. So my bad. My bad for the dead air.
Hey, third one, you seen that a lot though? Dudes capable with non-black women a lot.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That shit was crazy, bro.
All right, we about to roll this beautiful bean footage. Give me a second. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. Hopefully they don't. They normally don't come at you when you play news clippings like this. But all right.
With new details tonight about a mother arrested for the death of her own son. Police say she confessed to that murder, and officers say there were 2 crime scenes.
The mother went before a judge today. Local 10 News reporter Leanne Woodahone, she's live in West Miami-Dade with an update on this tragic story. Leanne.
Well, Miami-Dade detectives say that this mother's inconsistent story raised a lot of red flags. They also say that she tried not once but twice to drown her child. They say that they know this because of surveillance video. And when they confronted her with that evidence, she caved and admitted that her original story about an abduction was all made up.
We love Alejandro, and we not agree with whatever they said about my wife.
An emotional husband and father coming to his wife's defense. 45-year-old Patricia Ripley is charged with murder and premeditated attempted murder in connection with the death of her own son.
Court finds probable cause. Count 1 would be no bond. Count 2 is $100,000.
A call for help placed by Ripley herself set off an Amber Alert and a desperate search for Alejandro Ripley, who was 9 years old and diagnosed with nonverbal autism. She told police she was followed and ambushed by 2 black men who demanded drugs before taking off with her phone and Alejandro. Investigators say Ripley confessed and admitted to making up the abduction story. They say at 7:30 Thursday night, Ripley was seen on surveillance video pushing her son into a canal at the Kendall Acres condominium complex. Neighbors there intervened before the boy drowned. An hour later, they say she found another canal at Southwest 62nd Street and 138th Court.
Wait, hold on. Stop the tape. Gotta stop the tape. Now, she did actually succeed in killing this boy, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So how is it that they caught her trying to do it, and then she somehow ended up back with the child to do it again?
That's a good point.
That's that fuckery, Bernard. That's that fuckery right there.
Like okay, were the police called on the first attempt? If the police was called, then that kid should have been removed from her custody immediately.
Should have been removed. Yes, sir.
Let me back it up.
At 7:30 Thursday night, Ripley was seen on surveillance video pushing her son into a canal at the Kendall Acres condominium complex. Neighbors there intervened before the boy drowned. An hour later, they say she found another canal at Southwest 62nd Street and 138th Court and led Alejandro into the water. The boy's lifeless body was found Friday morning. The death there intervened before the boy drowned. An hour later, they say she found another canal at Southwest 62nd Street and 138th Court and
okay, so what happened is she must have tried to drown the boy. They stopped her, but then they let her leave with the boy and she went somewhere else to drown him again. So they didn't even get to the authorities involved.
That's calling the police.
Yeah, man, that's wild. That's wild.
Led Alejandro into the water. The boy's lifeless body was found Friday morning.
The death of a child is tragic. The killing of a child is horrific.
Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle and Police Director Freddie Ramirez addressed the case in a news conference. Director Ramirez points out not only the horror of a mother allegedly killing her own son, but the added insult of what police say is a fabricated story that blames 2 made-up black men for a heinous crime.
I'm deeply saddened for what happened to that young boy, and then for her to displace blame of her crime on another community. It's just as well another crime that was committed.
Ripley's defense attorney says the public should wait for more facts before forming an opinion about his client.
They're good people, and we would appreciate that everyone reserve judgment for another day.
And of course, the lingering question tonight is...
Yeah, that one's fucked up. That's why
I don't care for them non-black women, man. She's blaming black men. See, I got to call it out. I got to. I can't let that one slide. She putting all lives in danger saying that. She put our lives in danger for that one.
Goddamn. Third Ward, what you got on this one?
Nah, that's facts. You know, it's funny to me how no matter what, the people that are actually responsible for these situations do, whether it's a woman or whatever, it's always funny to me how this shit always ends up on the man. The man, we can be nowhere near the situation or nowhere around it, and somehow, some way, it'll still be our fault. Somehow, some way, we were supposed to, magically fucking teleport to wherever that situation occurred or happened, and we supposed to just pop up out of nowhere and just defend that shit or fix it or whatever. And it's like, bro, that shit is so unrealistic. And these women are just so full of shit when they be, saying that type of shit. It's like, at the end of the day, the people that were there, that were, the suspects, the usual suspects, motherfuckers, they're the ones that should be held responsible, not people that want nowhere around it and had nothing to do with it. Like, I'm just tired of the bullshit, bro. At the end of the day, it's 2020, and at the end of the day, people need to just own up to their bullshit, man. It is what it is, because we all know, as a man, we're not afforded the luxury of, not being able to own up to our own shit. This is why, like, for instance, going back to the whole, Will and Jada thing that we was talking about earlier, as a man, you get caught busted cheating, bro. As a man, you just gotta take that shit on the chin. You just gotta say, you know what? Hey, you called me, I fucked up. You called me slipping. It is what it is. And usually 9 times out of 10, that's what men will do when they get caught up in those type of situations.
Not women, it's our fault.
Facts, bro. Women, oh, well, I cheated on you because of X, Y, Z, or I cheated on you because you don't make me feel the way you used to make me feel, or I cheated on you because you wasn't doing X, Y, and Z. And it's like, no, motherfucker, you did this shit because you wanted to do this shit and you had the opportunity to do this shit. Like, don't put this shit on me, bro. At the end of the day, none of that shit you talking is even relevant or even matter to this situation. You did what you wanted to do because, like I said, you wanted to do it in the first place, and you had the opportunity to do it, and you took that opportunity to do it, and just live with it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, man, we're not afforded those luxuries of, hey, it wasn't me, or I mean, let a man tell a woman. Let a man tell a woman, oh, I cheated on you because you wasn't doing this no more. You wasn't doing that no more because you made me feel like it. Like, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Nigga, they'll cuss you the fuck out and be like, nigga, fuck you
She
in your
gonna put them
reasoning.
paws on you. Your face gonna be scratched up.
Not only that, she gonna be like, nigga, fuck you in your reasoning for doing what you did. She ain't trying to hear that shit. So, like, I'm just tired of people not wanting to own up to that bullshit, man. Like I said, it's 2020, bro. If we ain't gonna own up to our bullshit now, like, when are we gonna ever own up to that shit? That's all I'm saying.
That's why I don't use that terminology when they say women are children. I don't use that, man. Women are adults. They own up to whatever mistake they make. That's on them.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that, bro. I totally agree with both you and Bernard. But here's the thing: women are adults, but they mentality and the way they act is like fucking children. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but like
I ain't gonna let them get away with that. No, I ain't.
No, I'm not gonna let them get away with it either, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying the way the type of shit that they be doing out here and the way they be going about doing about shit. It's pretty much on some kid shit because they want to throw temper tantrums when they can't get their way. They don't want to take no kind of accountability for shit. That's all kid like shit. But again, like you said, Brent,
what did our black mothers and black fathers do to us when we was out of line? What they do to the kids? They whooped them. So when you say that, hey, I should be able to whoop these. I should be able to pull that belt, my belt up when she acted fool, when my wife acted fool. So. Nah, I can't do that.
Wow, SKC, I found it interesting. He says she's going to get 6 months like the black woman who shot that black man on camera in Houston, lied about it, and tried to tamper with the evidence. Wow.
Man, that was crazy.
But you know what, though, SKC, I'm not
2
even.
years for that.
Yeah, but you know what, SKC, bro, I wouldn't be surprised. You're probably right on there, bro. That nothing surprises me no more when it comes to, and that's another thing too. And this is another reason why you have a lot of men that would say men and women aren't equal. Is because at the end of the day, one of the main reasons why men and women aren't equal is because men and women don't get equal punishment or equal consequences. A man could go do the same thing a woman did. Let's say they both commit similar crimes or similar murder in the same fashion. The man gonna get the harsher time and punishment and consequences for that shit, while the woman may get a little fucking tap on the wrist. She may get probation. She may get a little time in jail, but she's not gonna do no real time, especially if she ain't had no prior offenses. She's not gonna,
especially if she's pretty. If she's pretty, she getting less time.
You know what I'm saying? Facts, you know what I'm saying? And all she got to do is claim that, she wasn't in her right frame of mind, emotionally distressed, all that bullshit. And like I said, the public and the public opinion of people gonna sway with her and they they're gonna feel for her and feel some kind of empathy for her, and you know they're gonna be like, oh well, you know she went in her right mind frame, so don't give her too much time or don't punish her too hard and all that bullshit. But meanwhile, your black ass go up there as a man, nigga. They giving you the whole book, burying you under the jail, or nigga they just might put your ass on death row, or you know what I'm saying. So it don't even matter, bro. Like none of that shit matters.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I want.
Go ahead.
I want. Oh, okay. I was about to say I wanted to kind of switch. I wanted us to switch topics because we've been talking about this whole fuckery piece for a little bit. And like I said, our channel's a multifaceted, diverse, well-rounded channel. So, one of the things that we do talk about is fuckery, which we've talked about. But I want to switch over to the sports lane, like sports politics and stuff, because that's definitely something else that we talk about.
Well, what I was about to do is cool with y'all.
Okay.
I'm sure y'all don't mind a panel. So I was gonna open this thing up.
Oh yeah,
okay, that's cool.
Pull up.
That's cool. Shit, anybody can pull up. Shit, we welcome the pushback or the smoke or whatever. Shit, anybody.
Anybody.
Shit, anybody can get it.
Oh, shit, damn, had to let out a good stretch. The link in the chat. Anybody come on up and get it in. What's up, Naima? In the building. The link.
But no, I thought you was a morning bird.
I am. No, I was. Man, I was up late last night for no damn reason. I was up to like 3 8. I don't know what time. I went to sleep sometime between 3 and 4 a.m. So yeah, no, I am. I get up in the morning, but yeah, for some reason my sleep schedule off right now, man. I
work a graveyard shift. Like I'll be asleep right now, but I've been on vacation, so that's why I'm up. So I usually sleep around these hours.
Man, hold up, man. We got my boy Platinum up here. We got my boy SKC up here, man. Hold up. What it do, man?
What's up, my nigga? Hold up.
Hey, niggers.
What the fuck?
SKC.
Hey,
oh man, classic SKC form.
Yeah. Hold on. What's up, my nigga?
That's classic SKC trolling, man, at his best. What's going on, Platt? What's going on, man?
What's up, my nigga Bernard? You got my day ones up here, Third Ward and Brandon there. They're my day one niggas right there. You know what I'm saying? It's some real shit finna pop right
already,
now.
Man. Already.
You know what I'm saying?
You know your camera on, Platinum.
It could be on. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, yeah, I know if you. No,
I'm trying to get my avatar to work, man. I'm trying to get. Sometimes you reset.
Oh, okay, yeah. I only can see.
Reset the cam because they got that white little circle up there.
Oh, okay, cool.
It could be on. It could
be on. Also, let me say this real quick before anybody get out.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, let me just say this real quick. Y'all can have it. I just want to give a shout out to the mod queen of the Black YouTube sector, Naima Buckner. Thank you for stopping by, coming in, and showing love and support. We appreciate it.
Now hold up.
I want to give a shout out to Kenny Conjo and Big Duke Topaz. Salute. Fourth quarter talk. Let's get it.
You see it work though. You see my
facts. Fourth quarter talk family. Gang.
Yeah, hold on for these dumb niggas. Look, if you reset your cam about 3 seconds. And click it again, it'll clear up. You see what I'm saying? It's back up now. I'm looking at it. I can see it now.
Okay, yeah, that's good info. That's good info.
Yeah. But no, they're my day ones and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas up here. Real niggas. It's about time. It's about time you had some real boots in the game, black men up here, trying to help black men. Not these other niggas. These other niggas with that other shit.
My nigga been drinking that juice, man. You got that juice in your system, man.
In a minute, though. Hey, Bernard, these niggas have your panel sounding like the View up here, man.
Hey, SKC, welcome to the cookout, man. What's going on, SKC?
SKC in the building. What's happening? Real quick before you.
These niggas have your motherfucking panel sounding like the motherfucking View. Niggas sound like straight bitches up here, man.
What do you mean, Platinum?
Get rid of them niggas, man. Let the real niggas talk like you got it like you got it right now. Like you got it right now, nigga.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Hold up.
Can you explain this to me?
Old diseased ass, overseas ass nigga got to take a 21 day quarantine for even let that.
Oh no, Platinum, man. Hey, I fuck with them niggas that come out
ass nigga in the United States. Nigga over here,
brothers. Shout out to the Passport Brothers, man. They cool. They cool,
Michael,
man.
We
Michael
don't
Holt,
mac the
real
same.
quick,
We
real
don't
quick.
mac the same. We don't mac the same. Let it be
Real-
said, nigga. That we
Real
don't mac
quick,
the same.
Michael Holt, he said if women aren't held to the same level of responsibility and accountability, then they aren't equal. Thank you for the super chat, Michael Holt. Platinum, you came through off a couple shots, man. You got a little bit in you this morning.
Not yet. Yeah, I ain't had none yet. Give me. We open up the 10 out here. I go get something though. I come back. No.
SKC, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on? I'm not understanding what's going on here with Platinum.
Well, drop the fuck down, then, nigga. I ain't talking to you.
He seems to be fired up this morning.
You bring these bitch
we the
niggas up
family,
here.
we
Nigga, hold
family
on.
right here.
Hey, drop this nigga.
Hey, Platinum. No, Platinum. Hold on, bro. SKC, he cool. He good. He just be trolling, bro. He don't mean no harm. That's what he do. That's part of his whole little stick and stuff. He don't mean no harm, bro. Chill.
No, I'm just saying.
He good, bro. Trust me. He do this shit on purpose, bro. He do this shit to get a reaction out of niggas. So don't even take him seriously, bro. This is what he do all day, every day. He be clowning. He be clowning and trolling all day, every day.
I know that nigga cashed himself out, weak ass nigga, early in the game. That nigga ain't even 25. He married, nigga. You a chump. Fuck this nigga, man.
Hey, he good people though, Platinum, bro. He good people, bro. He good people.
Trolling. I'm not trolling. I mean everything I said. Nah, fuck that nigga.
I'm just saying, Platinum. I'm just saying he good people, bro. That's all I'm saying. He good people. He just be trolling and just joking and shit, bro. But he good people.
How old were you when you got
I ain't
married?
trolling.
SKC?
I'm not trolling.
Hold on, let's get some information correct. SKC, how old were you when you got married?
Oh, I was 24, man.
You was 24 when you got married.
Hey, salute, brother.
Under 25. Bitch ass nigga.
All right.
Hey, salute to that, man. He trying to build his family, raise his family right. I salute that.
Platinum, you say that's cashing out. Why you say that's cashing out when the man get married that
nigga,
early?
man. He ain't no real nigga. He can't really fuck with bitches. He had to charge himself out to a weak hole overseas. Nigga, you a chump. Hey, and that's what
Platinum, bro. All of us, Platinum, bro.
Fuck this nigga, man.
Platinum, bro. All of us ain't gonna do the same shit, man. We all Platinum. We ain't all the same, bro. Like it's cool. Let him do him, bro. Let the nigga do him.
Hey, Platinum, check this out, man.
Let the nigga do him. We ain't all the same, bro. We ain't gonna all move and operate the same. Like let him rock, bro. Let him rock, man.
This ain't the View, nigga. Ho, go to the View. They'll pet you on your fucking head, you chump, nigga. Hey, these real niggas up here.
Hey, Platinum, bro. I ain't never disrespect you and your channel, bro. Not right now,
Platinum,
man.
bro.
Come on.
Hey, Platinum. Let him rock, Platinum. Let him rock, bro. He good people, man. Let him rock. He good people. Like I said, we don't all do the same shit, bro. We don't all do the same shit, think the same shit. Let him rock, man.
Platinum rock, man. He real.
No. It's too early for all this, man. Hey, what's up? Cut to the chase. What's happening?
Yeah, Cut to the Chase just dropped off. Come back, Cut to the Chase. No, I was letting Platinum nigga fight a little bit. It was funny.
No, I bounced though, man. Look, hey, shout
no,
out
you ain't got
y'all.
nothing. Be respectful, man. Let's be all be respectful. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect you.
Shout out to y'all.
Don't leave me, Platinum.
Shout out to y'all niggas. Y'all doing it good.
Yeah, Platinum, bro. You ain't Platinum. You ain't gotta leave. All I'm saying is he actually good people, bro. That's all I'm saying. He ain't one of them niggas that be talking down on niggas like us and shit, bro. He don't do that, bro. I can say that. He be clowning and joking, but he don't be going in, bro.
I sing for you, Platinum.
You ain't gotta leave, bro. But just kind of chill on it a little bit, man. He good people, bro. Trust me, player. I can vouch for SKC. He good people, man. He ain't with no fuck shit. He just be clowning.
Off you in third, off Brandon Bernard in third, off respect. I'm gonna mute up. All right, I'm gonna mute up.
Yeah, just pump the brakes a little bit. Just pump the brakes a little bit. But no, that.
Man, I want to hear more from.
Yeah,
Platinum,
it was funny.
I know you do. I know SKC do, but not right now. It's too early in the morning. No clips today. No clips. He trying to get some clips. I know.
The shit was funny.
The Maggle season 2 coming up. It's coming soon. I can't wait though. I can't wait.
I'm okay with a little splash of fuckery like that. That's all right. The shit was funny.
Just
Jalen Roddy just a little splash of fuckery. Jalen Roddy in the building says Platinum, that 45-year-old dude that still walk bow leg because he worried about.
Come on, man. Don't disrespect Platinum, man. Let's keep this cool. Let's be cool.
All right, we're going to cut to the chase. Let that one ride, Platinum. Let that one ride. Go ahead. Cut to the chase. You in the building? You got your mic check.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm just coming through.
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Appreciate you for coming through, bro. What's good, man?
Yeah, I'm just coming through showing them some love, man. I don't even really get on these panels because the shit can get real weird on here. So I'm just coming through showing the brother some love,
Hey,
man.
appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Hey, you dropped a classic, dog. Yo,
Yeah, we appreciate that, bro, for real.
hey, Cousin Chase just dropped a classic video, dog. If you want to speak on that, the latest video you just dropped.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak on it. I talk about my content. I just call out. I just hold the mirror to black people and tell them the truth.
Yep.
So I dropped a video about how do I supposed to get outraged about police brutality when I keep seeing black children getting killed.
Thank you.
And everybody just not outraged by it. Nobody's marching. Nobody's getting outraged by gay violence, which is more detrimental to the black community than police brutality. Because I say roughly 70% of black kids will join a gang. I know that sounds high, but I'm not saying hard down in a gang, but they will be affiliated with a gang. It's just the way growing up. When you grow up in the black community, you're going to be down with a set, at least for a little part of your lifetime. But nobody wants to talk about that. It's like we tiptoe around that issue, so we scared to talk about it. So I just talk about it. I get called names. People unsubscribe from my channel, but I don't care. But Brandon, Third World, y'all got a good idea about talking about it. Keep bringing it to the light. People gonna give you pushback on it.
Oh yeah,
so
you know
I just
it.
say keep doing what y'all doing. I love the 2 videos y'all did. So that's pretty much. I just dropped a video last night about a black man walked into a restaurant, shot 4 other black men, killing 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, I saw that, bro. That shit was fucked up, bro. That shit was up. And let me say this to you, Cud, before you bounce out of here and whatnot, bro. Let me say this, bro. I salute you, bro, because from day one I've been watching you, how you move and groove in these YouTube streets and seeing you doing your thing. And the one thing I can say that I respect about you, bro, is the fact that, and again, this what I'm about to say, this ain't no diss towards nobody, but you kind of grew your channel organically the long hard way with, like you said, you won't even really just do streaming like that. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't me shitting on Stream Team or nothing, because I fucks with Stream Team and I be on their panels and shit like this. So this ain't a diss toward them, but the fact that you got the subscribers that you do and you at the point where you at now by just doing pre-recorded videos that you upload and stuff, man, I respect that, because I know that shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? So respect to you for that, bro.
I got a
But the
question
reason I did that,
for Cut to the Chase.
yeah.
You said it was a woman that walked into, you said, a restaurant?
No, it was a dude.
No, it was a black man. He shot 4 black men, killing 3. It's a very graphic video. It's like he shot 3 black men, knocked them down. Then he chased the one outside the restaurant and killed him. So he was deliberate what he was trying to do. Anytime you chase somebody down with a pistol and shoot them down. So yeah, that happened like 2 days ago in Detroit. I did a video on that. I said I'm more outraged about that video than George Floyd. This happened way too more
Did you
often
get
than
the
George
details? Because Mr. Negative Man is saying they said they stole his car. Do you get any details about what happened or why, or what was the reason why he shot him or anything like that?
See, the police, I did some research. They saying they think it wasn't a random act. They said it wasn't a random shooting. It ain't like they just got into it. They said something probably happened earlier in the day, so they've been looking at surveillance camera. But they did say, I heard that after he shot him, he stole one of the dude's car he shot. I don't know, because they kind of releasing the details kind of sketchy. So you gotta wait. So it just happened like Sunday at 11 o'clock. So the details will be coming out.
Yeah, what was crazy about that is that everything looked calm in there, and then one of the dudes just stood up and was walking not even towards the dude, and he just shot him in the side of the head and then shot the other dudes. I mean, it just looked like it was just a calm environment where everybody was just waiting in line, and he just started shooting. That's what I was trying to see if you had some details, because the shit
it
made no
was
sense.
a little jaw jacking going. It's like with a little jaw jacking going.
Nothing that intense.
Hey,
Yeah.
look. Hey,
Nothing that intense though, man.
I'm gonna ignore Silent Lamont or whatever the nigga is. He in the chat. Hey, now look, I could go off on your group home ass nigga. You a group home nigga. You grew up without family, nigga. Now hold on. I ain't gonna do that though. Silent Lamont. Leave me alone, bro.
All right.
Silent. You don't want me to start.
All right, Plat. That's good. I got it. Silent fired a shot. You fired one back. Y'all done. Call it right there. All right. Go ahead. Who was talking? Cut to the Chase was talking, or was SKC trying to get in?
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question from Cut to the Chase. So during the story, did you delve into how the man was suffering from post-traumatic slave disorder?
I'm gonna boot your ass, KC.
You know, I don't know about that.
So white supremacy wasn't a reason. Something about Jim Crow.
Jim Crow was the reason why he killed those men.
I kind of hold people. It's accountability that you gotta hold. Because you're in a low income environment. I grew up in a project. I done been through the streets, but you gotta grow out of there and you gotta make the best of your situation. This is America.
Yes, sir.
Get out here and get it. No excuses. I know a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays, love them to death, but I had to make a better way for myself. So I left that environment at age 18. As soon as I turned 18, I shot the hell out of the project and never looked back. And that's all they got to do.
Congrats.
Whoa, hold on. You said you left the community and you never looked back?
I got my son. Me and my son living in the suburbs right now. I don't go back to that environment.
But didn't you hear?
Hey, I'm happy to see green grass every time I look outside. Green grass. I don't see trash.
It's lovely, man. Yeah, I don't go to that environment.
But y'all didn't get the memo. Y'all didn't get the memo that wherever you go, they still gonna see you as a nigga.
Nigga, hey, my own people see me as that. It don't matter where I'm at. So what's the difference? Everywhere I go, what up, big nigga? What up? Goddamn.
Nah, man, I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but it's just interesting to me how.
And let me say this to Cut's point. To Cut's point, I totally agree. I did the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? Once I left the hood, I didn't look back. And still from time to time, I may go back. Now, I haven't been back in a while, but time to time when I do go back, I go there to visit, family that still live there, some of my friends that still live there and shit like that. And I'll say this. To me, one of the major problems that I have with a lot of niggas is that, they want to take the hood everywhere that they go, not realizing that hood shit only applies to the hood. Like outside of the hood, that shit don't apply nowhere else. Nobody cares about their real nigga shit outside of the neighborhood. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about how tough.
I live around black folks in my neighborhood. I live around black folks. Facts, bro.
And the older I got,
that's what I'm saying. Like nobody cares about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the older you get, you realize that the hood is a myth. The older you get, you realize the hood is a myth. You realize that you do shit for street cred, you do shit as a brotherhood
to get
when
women
you're in the hood. But when you leave, that street cred don't mean nothing. Somebody will blow your head off. Your name may be good in that single neighborhood, but once you move around to a different neighborhood, that don't mean shit. They'll blow your head off. So as I got older, I was like, man, this shit is a myth, man. This is street
cut to the chase. Could you slow it down for me a little bit and kind of on that? How is the hood a myth?
Hold up. Silent Month. Look, no disrespect to you, bro. I got love for you. Look. He don't understand. You got caught up. A lot of niggas come at me sideways. I'm getting tired of it. That's all, bro. I know what you're saying. Niggas troll and it's fun, but a lot of niggas say shit about me all the time, and I take it. I'm just getting tired of niggas hating on me. That's all, bro. It wasn't no disrespect.
I feel you,
Platinum. To you, bro.
All right.
I'm
glad y'all. Yeah, no. I'm glad y'all resolved that. I saw Keith.
Respect, bro. Respect.
Saw Keith was trying to come up, but no, this is a simple resolve. Like right here, y'all can resolve that simply. But all right, cool.
Yeah, respect to y'all for that. And let me say this real quick, SKC, before you get back in here. Let me say this, and I'm not gonna lie. Look, have I come a long way from when I was younger, growing up in the hood? Have I come a long way and got rid of a lot of dumb shit that I used to be on or think, back then? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But shit, hell, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm not perfect. Shit, I still got my hood nigga ways about me and shit like that. Like when I go back to the hood, from time to time, I may, kick it on the block with my homeboys and shit. When I say kick it on the block, I'm not talking about me out there just kicking it with nobody that's, slanging and shit like that. We might just chop it up on the block. We might, just talk some shit, might smoke a little weed time to time, drink, might shoot some dice or whatever, typical hood nigga type shit, you know what I'm saying? We might play dominoes and you know what I'm saying, yeah, that's definitely a part of it, you know what I'm saying, playing dominoes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, play some dominoes, yeah, play dominoes, in the front porch area, you know what I'm saying? Play with some music blasting and shit like that. But at the end of the day, when I leave outside of those environments or that area, I go back to being just, a well-rounded individual. I don't try to take that nigga shit with me everywhere. I just, I apply where it needs to be applied at. And then outside of that area, I go back to just being a normal person. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think the problem is too many people want to bring that hood logic or that nigga shit, to everywhere. And like I said, once you leave outside of the hood, nobody really gives a fuck about that shit. They don't care. So I just think people need to pick and choose when they want to, engage in that type of shit and when not to. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, facts.
Right on. We hear that. Mel Enlightenment TV in the building says hit the like button, family. Let's get these likes up. Make sure y'all going to check out Mel Enlightenment TV, doing great content over there. And speaking of that, where the hell are the likes at? Where the likes at? David Johnson just came through with a super chat. I just saw that pop up.
Oh, salute David Johnson.
Hold on.
I'm gonna acknowledge that one real quick.
No,
and,
niggas talking about SKC. Look, SKC my nigga. Now he know I'm a real nigga. He a real nigga. He know I I'm just fucking with him, man. Y'all niggas is
man. We good, bro.
I know. That's my nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? No, niggas in there, they got their tissues out saying I came at you sideways. All right, though. Let me be quiet, man. Let me mute up. SKC my nigga, though. I'm finna mute.
Man, we good, man.
David Johnson in the building. Hold on, real quick. Salute to my
let me say this
from the fourth quarter talk. Big Duke, Brandon L, Kenny Conjo, Third War Colombian, and the First Lady Topaz. Y'all bringing that fire. Thank you very much for that.
Appreciate it, David.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, let me say this real quick too. Me and SKC, that's my bro, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, me and him may have different opinions on things and how we look at things, but at the end of the day, SKC, that's like, that to me, I consider him like fam, bro. He from the same city I'm from. We just from two opposite hoods. You know what I'm saying? He from Fifth Ward, which is the north side of Houston. I'm from Third Ward, which is the south side of Houston. You know what I'm saying? And me and him had a couple conversations behind the scenes, and we done chopped it up on some real shit. And pretty much we kind of grew up kind of similar, you know what I'm saying, around a lot of the same kind of bullshit. And, he even told me, personally himself that I remind him of one of his siblings, one of his brothers and shit. So, at the end of the day, man, I think one of the major problems is, we got to learn how to, be able to, have good relationships with one another, man. Even if, we go about doing things differently or whatever, that don't mean we necessarily got to hate on each other or have disdain for one another. It's just we got differences on how we think about shit and how we operate and do things. But my thing is, how do we meet in the middle somewhere and be able to still move together, forward as functional people and still be able to, kick it with each other and, have, just good relationships with one another without having to tear each other down or throw shots at one another, even though we may think or do things differently. That's my whole thing.
What Third Ward?
See, that's what I try to push with. That's what I try to push with fourth quarter talk. Somebody talk my bad.
I've been exposed Third Ward. I'm actually from Third to the South Side, Third Ward. It was a dude that came on YouTube. He exposed me. So I just want to. I want to repent in sackcloth and ashes.
Wait. Are you talking about? Are you talking about? Are you talking about the therapist turned rapper now? You talking about him? That
guy?
Oh, y'all wrong for that, yo.
That guy, the nigga who wanna do therapy for people, but then also want to go on a worldwide rap tour as well. That nigga, that's what you talking about.
Hey, I got some plane tickets. Yeah. Hey, that shit was jamming, man. That's my shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you know what, Brad? I hate to admit it, bro, but that shit was kind of jamming. But I just find it ironic that niggas can be whole therapists and rappers at the same time, though. Like, I find that shit to be hilarious.
I like part two. Who the real go? Who the real go?
Man. I jammed that other jump in my car, man. I be having my hands off.
Hey, somebody,
you ain't shit, bro.
Hold on, real talk though. This is I don't even know Third. Real talk. I just know his voice. I don't know him, but in my opinion, and I don't know this brother. I think if he wanted to, he could run up the score with some black holes if he wanted to. I just think he don't want to.
I think he do.
He can run up the score with what?
Mop the flow.
Look at him.
Platinum, you said he could run up the
Play
score.
it, bro. Play it, bro. That's
he'll
a
run up the score. I think he could if he wanted to. He just don't want to.
You talking about on chopping hoes?
but play it. Here's what you don't.
No, just if he wanted to fuck on some black
But play it.
good. I don't think he want to. I just think if he wanted to.
But play it. Here's what you wait. Play it. Play it. Here's what you don't understand. That's all I fuck with my whole life. I ain't never fucked with nothing outside of a black woman. I didn't fuck with American black women, black women from the motherland, Afro-Caribbean black women, and Afro-Latino black women. So I, to me, that the black woman is the only woman for me. Period.
No, I was talking about him. I think he could. I just think he could. That's my
wait. Who you talking about? You talking about me? You talking about SKC?
Nah, third, man. He be my
No, he said
you talking about? You talking about SKC? Yeah, he meant SKC. I'm about to say, bro. Shit, I'm about to say, nigga. I'm team peanut butter, team chocolate women all day. So I don't know what you're talking about. Shit.
I know you are third. I'm talking about SKC.
All right, got you.
Come on.
It was a little confusion with that. You said the wrong name. Melon Enlightenment TV. No, we got you. We got you now. Melon Enlightenment TV says, unfortunately, our people are miseducated and distracted from financial success. He says, music, film, sports teach us to value clothes, jewelry, shoes, cars instead of crypto, real estate, gold, silver, coins. Hashtag crypto gang. Thank you for that.
Oh, here come Gabe.
TV. Yeah, he did have some real shit that he said there. One of the mods, go get his channel, drop his channel in the in this chat. Go drop his channel in the chat. You know, we show support to Male Enlightenment TV over here. David Johnson. Yeah, I'm a Patreon of Male Enlightenment TV now that I think about it. I said it and forget it. I forget who I'm Patreons of. But yeah, shout out to Male Enlightenment TV. David Johnson in the building. He said, y'all gonna have to back up off my homie Platinum Elite. Salute to Bernard Riley and my nigga Platt.
I wish that's my nigga. That's my day one too. I wish he could pull up, man. Me and him, we have
go on and come on up, talk some of that shit, David Johnson. And I promise I won't make a mistake and call you David Monroe. Gabe ain't in the building.
We roasted shit.
Platinum. Hold on. Got to shout out to paying customers here. Gabe A says, wait, if someone makes a difference in life choices, then makes different life choices than us, we don't hate on them. I thought that was what we did here, bro. LOL, Third World Colombian. I don't know what he's referencing to. You know Third World?
Gabe A.
You know what he's talking about?
Come on, gang.
I mean, I don't know what he's talking about because, like I stated before, you know what I'm saying? I'm somebody that, comes from the hood, got family members that's, that's into the street life and all that type of stuff. And I even still to this day got friends that's still in the streets and stuff like this. So I don't know what he's talking about, bro. Like I said, I can get along with all kind of people, bro. It's just
I catch Gabe.
I think Gabe just trying to be, he just trying to be facetious, bro. But like I said, bro, yeah, it's just him having sarcasm. But like I said, me personally, like I said, I could fuck with anybody, bro, as long as they don't on no bullshit, as long as they ain't harming nobody, no shit like that, and as long as they don't try to get in the way of what I got going on and what I'm trying to do, then I don't really, care. Because at the end of the day, what you choose to do, that's on you. They ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But now, like I said, if I feel like you're doing some shit that's, outside of my what I would consider to be moral or whatever, then yeah, then I ain't gonna fuck with you. I ain't even got to talk down on you. I just be like, you know what, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And I even tell you why. But outside of the net, I ain't even really tripping on that shit. Like I said, I got family members that's street guys. I got friends that's street guys, and as long as they give me respect and as long as they ain't trying to stop me or trying to criticize me about whatever, then we all good. It ain't no bad blood.
Right on. I think somebody else was trying to jump in there, and I had to cut somebody off. Anybody can go Platinum? Weren't you trying to say something?
Yes, sir.
No. Oh, go ahead, Brandon L. If you was about to jump in.
Yeah, I was going to elaborate.
Thanks for that.
I was going to elaborate what Third World was talking about earlier. Brothers shaming each other. Like, that's one thing about fourth quarter. We don't do none of that. If you're a brother that don't spit game or nothing, you just got knowledge and Elijah, come on, pull up, talk, speak your mind. If you're a brother that got game, come on, speak your mind. We're not going to shame you. If you're a brother that want to get married and want to have children with a good woman, hey, I salute that. I congratulate that. Same thing with a brother that don't want to get married. Hey, I know the bad side of it. You don't want to go through, try to probably get divorced and got to pay spousal support. He don't want to do that. So everybody has their choice in life. We ain't going to shame you, but we will shame you on some fuckery. You just getting women pregnant, and you know you getting them pregnant, and you got a bunch of kids out there you ain't take care of. Hey, it's a problem. You're gonna have a problem, at least with me, most definitely.
Right on. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Speaking of game, Third Ward, I suspect Third Ward got all the game. Third Ward, he be shooting. Third Ward got all the game out here. And Platinum.
Hey man, I ain't saying I got all of it. I just do me, man. I just be me. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a very outgoing person. You know, I'm very personable type of person. You know, you can come talk to me about anything, about life, about whatever. And I'm just good at communicating with people, and that's something that I've always been good at since I was a kid. So, I mean, I guess you could file it under the whole game thing. But again, like I said, I'm just a people person, man. I know how to talk to people, whether it's a man or a woman. So I mean, I guess that's just my gift, but that is what it is, man.
Yeah, that's what I always said. A lot of that shit come down to: are you a people person? Are you good at talking to people? Good at connecting with people? Good at reading people? That's what a lot of that shit come down to. My brother was good at that shit. My brother could talk to you for 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes. He could just sit down, just exchange. He could just have a real quick exchange with you and just read some shit about you and tell you some shit about you. Like he used to. People thought he was damn near prophetic on how he would, just know what's going on in somebody's life. Like he just got that gift where he just know how to, read people real good. And so, yeah, a lot of that shit come down to that. And if you know how to, if you know
really, the whole game thing, really, to me, in my opinion, is really just knowing how to having good or great social skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, and here's the problem. The problem is that a lot of time when you say the game thing, or when you say that, a lot of times people automatically apply that to just women. When truth be told, having great social skills apply to more than just women. You got to be able to have social skills as far as when it comes to networking, when you're trying to do business with people. You have to know how to have great social skills as far as being able to, if you, out here trying to, like I said, get business done. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more to just, women. I think the part that we get stuck on, oh, y'all just trying to do it for the women, or y'all just trying to put on for the women. No, it's more to it than just that. You have to know how to communicate with people, period, about anything, just life, business, casual conversations, whatever. Like it's more than just the women, bro. Like we get stuck on the women because that's what the whole game reference to has been dwindled down to, is just strictly just women. But like I said, man, you got to have great social skills, period. Like shit, when you in college and stuff, man, you can't be just you could be somebody that makes good grades and shit, but you still have to know how to socialize with people on campus and know how to make, networking relationships with people. Because if you just making good grades, between networking with people and building relationships with people, how you gonna get certain doors open for you when you graduate from college and you trying to find a career or a job and shit like that. So at the end of the day, you could be the smartest person in the room as far as book smarts, but you still need to have some kind of social skills to be able to relate to people, talk to people, and to be able to build relationships with them, so that way y'all can both be beneficial to each other when it comes to doing business or getting whatever it is that y'all trying to get accomplished. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be fair. Guys with game, they'll get mad if a brother come up to and say, "Man, I don't use game. I just be me. I'm just being myself. I don't use that game." They would clown him and say, "Oh, you a lame. You probably ain't getting no pussy." It's like, damn, why I gotta be all this? They'll shame the brother that don't want to spit that game talk neither. And see, it go both ways. I look at it like this. Everybody seen the movie Friday. Craig was always telling his mom, "I got game. I got game." But him and Smokey, they both was living with their parents, their mama. They over 20. Who the only person that only had their own house? It was Stanley. He had no game, but he had the money in the bank. He had his own car. All he wanted was niggas get off his grass. And they couldn't do that. Niggas break into his house. He didn't have no game, but he just wanted to live his life and be cool. He ain't with that shit. So I salute those brothers too.
Yeah. It pretty much goes back to that old school saying that, like, the old heads used to say, and my grandparents used to say when I was coming up. They used to say that conversation rules a nation, and that's true. Like I said, you have to know how to be able to communicate with people. You have to be able to know how to read people, their body language and shit. And like I said, this doesn't just apply to fucking women. This applies to, like, for instance, if you're a salesman, right, and you got to go door to door trying to sell some kind of products or services, you have to be able to know how to instantly read people on the spot, right then and there, spontaneously, and you have to know how to make pitch sales and all that type of stuff. And in order to do all of that, you know, you have to have some kind of form of, I mean, you know, like I said, people hate the word game, but I'm gonna just say you have to have some kind of form of, number one, confidence. You have to have some kind of strategy. You have to be able to know, like I say, how to read people's body language, and you have to know how to get straight to the point of what you're trying to say, and don't be overly, you know, over long-winded and drawn out and shit. You have to know what you're trying to say and get straight to it and be like, look, I'm offering this. This is what I can offer you, and this is why you need such and such. And you know, are you willing to, you know, to buy what I'm selling? And you know, but there's a way about going about doing it. Every salesman doesn't have the same pitch or the same way about going about doing things. Everybody has their own little niche or, you know, flavor, whatever you want to call it, you know, about going about doing that shit. So again, if you had salesmen that didn't know how to talk to people, read people, there would be nothing would be getting sold here in this country.
Long.
Yeah.
No, you got a salesman don't know how to talk to people and read people. He won't be a salesman for that long. That's just what it is. I always use a car sales example because I sold cars for a little bit. I wasn't particularly good at it. And when it came to hollering at women, when it came to the game, I wasn't all that good at that game shit, you know. But you know, with the women I got on with, some women I'm just their type, you know. I'm 6'1", dark and athletically built, you know. So I just got on just because there was some women I was their exact type. But as far as just gaming them down, that's just, if I got the right amount of liquor in my system, then and just had a don't give a fuck, you know, attitude, then
hell yeah,
that liquor made my game go up. But as far as
and you know what,
that's that fresh game. That's that platinum game.
You know what? I'm glad.
I never
I'm
had.
I'm glad you brought up the whole.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you brought up the whole car salesman thing, because actually my oldest sister, she sells cars for Volvo, the car company, and she's like the top salesperson at that particular location. And then I think about last year she got invited to like some kind of conference where they have like this conference every so often where they invite them to like this place for like all the top salespeople, you know, around the country. And I think out of the top 100, I think she was like in the top 5 or whatever. And of course, my sister is a, you know, beautiful woman and all, but at the same time, my sister knows how to talk to people. You know, I've seen her talk to people and you know, and read people and be able to get what she wants just from talking to people a certain kind of way. And not only that, my sister's like, she's like a fast talker. She talks like 100 miles per second. You know what I'm saying? So she knows what she needs to do. That's why when she got the job as a car salesperson, I was like, oh yeah, I know you finna kill this shit, because I've seen her do it even when she wasn't trying to sell nothing. And she would just talk to people, and just from the way that she interacts with people, she can get whatever the hell she want out of them. So when she became a car salesperson, I was like, yeah, I know you finna kill it.
Yeah, no, with that sales, hold on. I think Platinum was about to talk. I'll pass you, Platinum. Anybody if you never worked as a car salesman, this is essentially what the job is as a car salesman. 90% of the people that walk on that lot are going to tell you that they just looking. They ain't trying to buy a car that day. They're just looking. You get probably 10%. This is just my rough numbers. Probably 10% who came in there hell bent on buying a car. Those are the easy sales where you just go order. You ain't even really selling the car. You just basically taking a order, basically, like, you basically just getting the paperwork filled out. It's going to get some easy ones like that, but you're not going to stay in the game as selling cars if those are the only sales you getting. That's percentage of people that walked on that lot hell bent on buying a car and pretty much knew what type of car they wanted. You ain't gonna stay in the game to me only sales. The sales that's going to keep you in the game are the ones where those people come on that lot, got their guard up, don't even want to talk to you. They roll their eyes when they see the salesman coming. They tell you they just looking. When you can take that person right there who gave you full rejection right out the gate, and then after you talk to them, butter them up, work your magic, sell yourself, sell the car, and do all after you do all that, and this person who said, nah, I'm just looking, end up driving off that lot, making a $50,000 life purchase that day, but they walked on the lot and said they just looking. When you can do that, that's when people who can do that, they got game. Because if you're selling anything, you're really selling yourself. If you can sell yourself to the degree to the point that you can get somebody making a $50,000 life purchase when they weren't even planning on doing that day, you for damn sure could talk some women into taking their panties off. So that's why I always use car sales as an example. If you can sell cars, you got game.
My nigga,
Facts.
my nigga, he sell cars. He showed me his phone. Bitches sending them all these half nude pictures and shit, trying to get a discount. No, he showed me. He's like, damn. He was like, she was up here last week. She was up here 2 weeks ago. Hoes coming in here with with the camel toe, trying to get do the test drive. They got the shit gape wide open. They trying to get a deal and shit. And he was telling me, that's a part of being a car salesman. He said, what you got to do, man, is know how to deal with people. So you can't be a car salesman that they only like, okay, when niggas show up, they send you out to the niggas. You got to be able to sell the white motherfuckers, families, all of that. You got to have, that's game. I seen a nigga, I went up to fuck with the nigga. We gonna have lunch and shit. He had a baby. He had a white baby. He burped the baby while he was selling the car. He had shit on his shoulder and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And they was like signing paperwork. No, that's when I was like, damn. He's like,
yeah, man.
He's like, man, I just sell the cars. He said, I gotta know. He said, I know
man,
how to
car salesmen, they be giving women the pussy discount. Hey, give me a little something. I take a couple stacks off.
No, Brandon, hold on. He told me about
give him that deal.
No, he said he can't do that because if he do that, they're cutting in his money. You know what I'm saying? He only get a certain amount of money for me sell. If he out there giving discounts, they already know what the car they're gonna sell the car for a certain price. You can get it up high if you're a good salesman. You get a little bit more money, but it's a certain amount they cannot let it go for. So if he do what you saying, he never had to make any money. If he out there giving discounts, he'll send him a couple of.
Oh, he probably gonna do it a lot, but I'm sure.
No, he don't.
He gonna do it sometimes. Some of them do it sometimes, I bet.
No, they're not the real ones, man. Because like he said, that's what they do. He was like, that's how they come up. They know they can get a discount. They real pretty bitches, a real cute bitch. He already know. Okay, he wanted to go for 15. I'm gonna try to get it for 12. They know that. And he said he won't do it. He'll be like, nah, we can't do it.
And you know what? I find it ironic, and Bernard, you could speak to this too. There's definitely a correlation between people that are good, that are good, people type of persons and shit like that, and people that that can sell anything to you. There's definitely a correlation between that and those type of men who, for some reason they kind of have a good with women. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, they used to selling not only whatever product that they're trying to sell, but they trying to sell themselves too. So when they approaching these women, it's kind of like the same thing. The only difference is they're not selling no cars and no kind of products anymore. They just selling themselves, which they can do that easily because they already sell themselves while they at work, every day. You know what I'm saying? So I find that correlation to be very interesting. And then to go back when I told you, my sister's a car salesman, man. My sister got pictures of her. I remember last year she sold a car to, and my sister's in Houston, but she sold a car to Shaq. She sold like some kind of brand new Cadillac car to Shaquille O'Neal, the ex NBA player. She sold a car to the rapper Paul Wall and a few Houston Rockets players. These are the guys that were kind of like coming off the bench and shit. But she didn't got sales from she not just to regular people. She done sold to famous people too. And then another thing too, when during the years of my mom wasn't sick and she didn't, she was feeling well. My mom most of her life has pretty much been, she's always sold furniture. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter. I've seen her switch to like so many different furniture companies, and every time she switched to these different furniture companies, she's always like top 3, top 5 salespeople when it comes to selling furniture, no matter where she goes. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of similar to what my sister went to, that little gathering for the top 100 salespeople. She went to that same kind of thing, but only for the people that sell furniture. And she was in the top 3, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, if you're going to be a person that's in sales, number one, you definitely have to be a people person. But then number 2, you got to not only know how to sell the product and the services, but you got to know how to sell yourself too. And like Platinum was saying, it's not just you selling to just single people, whether it's single men, single women. You got to know how to sell to people that coming in with their families too. And that's probably a harder thing to do, to sell to actual families, than it is to single people. Because, for the most part, single people, once we want something, we go in a store, we want something, we got the money to buy it, we're going to go in there and buy it, regardless of somebody trying to sell it to us or not. If we want something and we could afford it, we're going to go get it. But it's the families and the people that come in there with their wives and their kids
and the wife
that you got to
negotiate what they
that's
want.
kind of like hard.
Mm-hmm.
The wife be getting in the way of shit.
Yeah. No. They got to trust you. That's what I'm saying. Like a house. Look at real estate. And I'm telling you, I've told this to many a stripper. I'm telling stripper hoes. I'd be like, why don't you just do no, okay, check it out. I said, why don't you do real estate? You're a real pretty chick, you know, you ain't got to do this right here. Do real estate. And they was like, well, I ain't really. I said, look, all you got to do, you're a real pretty motherfucker. I'm telling you, they're gonna buy from you. When they look through all the real estates, if you know, they gonna want, I'm just telling you, man. Look, we discount it, but an attractive person, that shit matters. Who you think in all these corporate office? Who you think the secretaries? Who you think the NFL want? That shit matters. An attractive person, people are more likely to buy a home or buy that car from the attractive person as opposed to someone, unfortunately,
A
who.
woman that's easy on the eyes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. We just
Hey,
we are.
Hold on, real quick.
and,
Lasher
and
Defiance. Oh wait, go ahead, cut.
And a lot of people hate the word game, but we use game not just dealing with women. YouTube is game. Like when you start a channel, Third World and Brandon, whether you grow or not, it's gonna depend on the game you apply to YouTube. Like
There's some truth in that. Yeah.
it's like, do you just want to be big in this sector, or you want to go for a broader audience? That's why I'm in this sector, but I do the opposite what everybody else do. And Brandon, he got the right idea because the stories he showed today, those are national stories. Y'all do a stream on that, y'all reaching for a broader audience. But y'all do a stream about games, y'all just talking to the manosphere. So to actually grow the space and actually grow as a content creator, you want to do content where new people can find you. Constantly do content.
Yep.
So that's game. So that's the game I applied to YouTube. I was like, they doing this, they going back and forth, they beefing, they having streams about games. They having streams about all this other manosphere shit. I'm gonna go do the other content, and I think Brandon, I see he do that, and I think Brandon got the right idea. So when y'all stream, go for the broader topics and trying to get new audience. So that's game. That's the best game I can give you.
I want to say this too. We ain't, just talking about the fuckery like Third World say. We very diverse. We also talk about fitness, health. Big Dude gonna talk more about that. Hold on one second. Yeah, about that Saturday coming up, 3:00 p.m. Eastern, and we also gonna bring up a topic about why do athletes go broke, and he's gonna bring a special guest, matter of fact. So hope everybody come through and check it out.
Right on.
Hey, do y'all
Lasher
have a set
Defiance.
time where y'all going schedule? When y'all going streaming? Do you have a set schedule?
Yeah. We do Saturday,
we usually
3 p.m.
Yeah, it's usually usually Saturdays around 3:00. Usually Saturdays around 3:00 is usually when we tend to go live.
All right, I'm gonna
So y'all definitely come on through. Like I said, we're not just about everybody come on through that want to support the channel. We're not just about game talk. We about other stuff too. We about race relations. We about sports. Fit and healthness. You know what I'm saying? Fit and healthness. So my whole thing is, like I said, we want to be well-rounded individuals. We want to hit a number of different topics. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can provide people with a number of different things to listen to. So come on over to our channel at the Fourth Quarter Talk. It's me, Brandon L, Kenny Conjo, and Big Duke 24, and we definitely appreciate y'all
First Lady
support.
Topaz.
The ones that
First
want
Lady
to come over and
Topaz.
support, we appreciate y'all. Yeah, and then shout out to the First Lady Topaz of Fourth Quarter Talk as well.
Yeah, drop that link again because somebody's asking what channel is this. So drop that link again. Lasher Defiance, Lasher Deviance Gaming says, who are these cats complaining about other dudes' game? Game is a fact of life. Thank you for that super chat. SKC, you put a link in the private chat, and I'm trying to figure out who are you referring to in this? He says he's not a male feminist. And I'm looking at it. I got the link pulled up, and I don't see anybody I recognize. So who you talking about, SKC, if you're there? Still.
You see who it's retweeted from?
It's a well-read black girl.
Yeah, but if you look at who retweeted that, that'll tell you what I was talking about. I'm not trying. I didn't want to derail the conversation. I was just sending that to you.
Oh no, we can switch gears a little bit, but I don't see who is. I mean, I don't tweet. I'm not a Twitter person, so I guess I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just say
who are you talking about? Who is this about?
Our resident historian stalker.
Are you talking about Aaron G. Fountain?
Yeah.
He still exists.
He's back again. He still exists, right? Oh my God, man.
No, I saw a video you made about him, how he was talking about the Black Manosphere like it was just just full of like it's a terrorist hate group, but he's with some Antifa dude that was speaking of all kind of violence, and he all in cahoots with him online and whatnot. So yeah, that was an interesting got him situation you had going on with
I wasn't trying to do it, man, but it was like people were sending me junk talking about, he got you in this live for this, and then the other singing therapist dude was trying to tell me where I'm from and all this, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and take a minute from building or innovating this my gym room to it's gonna be my daughter's baby room. It responded real quick. So yeah, it's crazy, man. It is what it is, though.
Colonel Black said, just listen to D Darrell.
He makes educated brothers look
real quick.
Bad,
Hold on, third word. Colonel Black says, just listen to D Darrell diss bars that this is going right between no Vaseline and ether. Oh shit. Somebody else made a response.
Hey man, that shit funny. I heard that shit too. That shit was funny.
The freestyle response by somebody.
Yeah, it was.
That was. Yeah, it was from Lamb Chop. He made a response to it. Lamb Chop.
Who is that?
Lamb Chop. Come on, y'all know who he's talking about.
You can drop.
The Lamb Chop, the quote unquote. The nigga that bad. Him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to do the candy. You don't want to do the candy man.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga Lamb Chop. I call him Lamb Chop. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it was him, and I'll just say this: I compared the two.
Whack as hell, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, I was about to say, that shit was trash. Hey, you know what's sad? You know what's sad, bro? Wait, hold on.
He responded to.
Okay, so Lamb Chop. So here's the thing. Lamb Chop did a response to. Lamb Chop did a response to the rapper therapist, right? Because the rapper therapist had actually put some subliminals in there towards Lamb Chop in this record, right? So then I guess Lamb Chop heard it, he responded, and the difference is I think the rapper therapist, he used some original beat. I never heard that beat before, but Lamb Chop tried to rap over the No Vaseline beat. And what was fucked up is, he totally fucked up Ice Cube's beat, bro. Like he didn't do no songs at all. Like he just totally trashed, bro. And what I find, that shit was hot garbage, bro. And you know what I find? You know what I find even more hilarious about that? No, hold on. Here's the ironic part about all of this, bro. Here's the ironic and hilarious part about all this. So you mean to tell me, you telling me that a therapist nigga got more hot bars than a street nigga? That shit don't make no sense to me at all, bro. No sense.
Hey, you hit the block, man. Come on. That weed make you want to rap, make you want to spit some bars.
So a nigga that's a therapist got more bars and a better freestyle than a nigga who actually was in them streets. I can't believe it, man. Only in this space.
This is the part that gets me, third. This is the part that gets me, third. The therapist, dude, is supposed to be helping the dysfunction in the community.
Hey, suicide watch.
Man, the way Lamb Chop, as y'all call
roadkill,
the way he was dropping those really technical one syllable rhymes, it was the way he rhymed.
Oh man!
The way he rhymed "lame" and "game" was just genius. It was just.
I gotta hear this.
Hey, I tell you what. If I was Lamb Chop, you know what I'd do? I go hire a professional ghostwriter, because that shit that he tried to pull off, that shit was straight garbage, bro. That shit was trash. Go back to the drawing board. Go get you a ghostwriter, because hell, we all know most of these rappers today got ghostwriters anyway, and just get him to write you a hot 16, bro. Because that shit that you was spitting, that shit was so dumbed down and so trash, bro. I mean, goddamn.
Hold on, but real quick.
I need to see this, man.
Yeah, D Darrell actually, I mean, he actually wrote his out. Lamb Chop, as I call him. I never heard that until today. I believe he did actually freestyle it. You know, that's the only excuse for that. That he literally like. Is this it?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Let me work on let me work on magic on trying to get Lamb Chop's record. Hold on.
Did y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Hey, this shit bumped. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, somebody called me. Goddamn.
Oh man, nah, that's part of the song.
Yeah, that's part of that's part of the song. Hold on. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Colonel Black, he says, yo, shout out for who just said that the therapist definitely had better bars than the goat meat. Oh man. Hey man, yeah, he gonna have to come back and he got to write. You got to write it down. He shouldn't have just freestyled it. It was
Oh man. This is where would you rank this in the annals of Black YouTube craziness, Bernard? Is this within the top 10 or the top 20 for 2020 so far?
Oh, but if we just narrowing it down to this year?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, are we talking about just goofy shit or just everything all together?
Yeah, just everything all together, man.
Okay, it might be top 10. I mean, there's been some crazy shit. I mean, two people damn near met up to fight. So I mean, it's some crazy shit. It's some crazy shit that has went down. I mean, the April Fool's Day massacre took place this year. So this might make bottom of the top 10 two people that can't rap having a rap battle like that. That would crack the top 10, you know. It was like two fat women having a push-up contest. It was just like nobody.
Oh man, it's like I need the link to the Lamb Chops one, man, because it's so much I can do with this.
It's on. He got like 17 channels. It's on one of his channels. Just go check it out.
Hey, hold
on. Like I said before, in his defense, he did freestyle it. I mean, it clearly had to be a freestyle. I hope he didn't write that shit down, but I think it was clearly a freestyle. He was live on camera and was rapping in his car. And he jumped out there and did it. So yeah. So he got like 7 channels
too. By the way,
he edited
it too, man.
He got like
it wasn't a real
channels.
freestyle like that.
So you should be able to find it on one of his 7 channels. So there,
I ain't looking for it. That's too much work. I ain't looking for it.
I love it when these dudes jump out the window.
Hey, I'm trying to get that. I'm working on trying to get that Lamb Chop response right now. So y'all give me a little bit of time. I'm trying to get that right now for y'all.
About the black women that they don't want. Yeah, you know they full of shit. They say they want to leave. Saying black man take heed. I'm like, nigga, you can go. I'm like, nigga, you can leave.
Hey, y'all mess with that?
Oh man, you know what I would do, Brandon? You know what I would do if I can.
Oh yeah, I know.
If I can get that the response, I gotta mix them two up and I gotta screw it.
Hey, bro, please, bro, please, I'm begging you to do that, bro. I'm begging you to do that shit, man. If you do that, I swear I cash up you a dub, bro. If you do that shit, make me a little personal mix of that shit, screw that shit down, bro.
No, 17 of his channels, not 17 channels.
Hey, bro, you mixed up. you mix them two joints up and you chop and screw it on some DJ Screw type shit, bro. I swear I'll pay you a dub for that personal mix, bro. No
Hey,
bullshit. And
hey,
let me make a
SKC like
response.
crazy.
Hold on, let me make a let me make a response. So Caesar D1 in the chat say, ain't he from your hood? I'm thinking he referring to the rapping therapist ass nigga. Hell no, that nigga ain't from my hood. From what I understand, SKC, I don't even think he from the city, right? He ain't even from Houston, is he? Originally, he from somewhere else, right?
The title of the video is D Darrell thinks he has bars. LOL freestyle. I think freestyle response.
Oh, you got it, bro. You found it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Please play it, bro. Yes, bro. Play it.
Hey, don't get copyright. Don't get copyright.
That's what I'm debating.
Niggas that use my shit, pussy ass niggas.
Hey, if you want to, you can take this shit down afterwards, bro. Shit, but we gotta hear this shit, bro. You gotta see just how bad this shit sound, how the rapping therapist ass nigga, how that nigga fucking like killed him on the bars, bro, which is hilarious to me because it's supposed to be a so-called street nigga, but you ain't got no bars for a therapist nigga, bro. Come on.
Hey, Silent might call it Little Nigga Records. They signed the Little Nigga Records.
Hey, Silent, bro, you ain't shit for that. Silent, bro, you ain't shit,
man. Oh man. Oh, but no, don't get into this, man. They're gonna put your name in all titles, man.
Yeah, that's why.
Fuck niggas, you fucking playing my music, man.
Listen.
Hey, Bernard, Bernard, bro, you already deep in the fuckery now, man. Ain't no point, but you just got to go through it now. You got to stand in it, bro. Stand in that shit, bro.
I'm just gonna send it to y'all because put it like this. Last time you pulled
man, come on, man, play that shit, man.
All right,
shit, you play the therapist shit, yeah, man. You gotta play this shit, bro. You gotta let the crowd hear, man. Come on.
Well, tell you, I play that shit.
I'm gonna play it from my phone. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna get a snippet.
Okay.
But you can. That's why you fucking mad now. Use a mini me, nigga, and a clown. SYSBM dragged you. You can't beat me, nigga. What it do? Niggas talking shit, dog. I'm already winning. I could have wrote some bullshit, but I didn't. For what?
Put the lamb chops up.
You already behind. Coming on these tracks, my nigga, you lying. Ain't nobody tried to borrow 8K. Use a lame ass nigga who repeat what a bitch say. D Darrell is a fuck ass nigga, talking that shit like he ever squeezed the trigger, talking that shit like he ever sold a pack, talking that shit like that shit ain't whack. Nigga, sit your bitch ass down, you have no swag. Nigga, sit your bitch ass down, you looking like a... I almost said it, but I fucking know they'll take my channel down. Nah, bro. Nigga, this shit too fucking easy for me. You's a pussy ass nigga, B. So I might as well give him a hot 15, 16, 17 to his spleen. Nigga, what the fuck? I gotta come on here and straight touch another lame ass nigga that's got my name in his mouth wide. I don't know, he think he's fly. He think it's cool, he think it's easy to do. Until I give his ass a clue. A blues clue. Nigga, I popped up in blue with a shirt, nigga, let your ass merch. Nigga,
hot garbage.
Cause I'm dancing with the stars. And you can't do that. You dancing with the alley rats.
Put the laptop up, man.
JV and cluster ugly ass. Nigga, you the lame ass nigga and you dumb. I don't know why the fuck you want this red rum. Really? For real?
I people was proud of this.
Oh my God.
Ice Cube would love that, man.
God, this is awesome.
Hey, you did your daddy right.
And I think I played. I played the best part.
Yeah, that was the. Hey man, that nigga offbeat like a motherfucker, dog. How the fuck, bro? I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck a therapist ass nigga is more on beat and got more bars than a so-called street nigga, bro. Like,
hey,
goddamn, bro, that shit don't make. He make street. He make. Hey, he making them street niggas look real bad right now, bro. Like, goddamn.
If I'm spitting crap, nigga, you gonna see 5'2". Pussy nigga. Your Taz Vader rumble, nigga.
SKC, bro, this shit is hilarious.
These hoes got him talking. But when I step up, all they do is walk in the other
Benjamin
way.
said this nigga's
These
spitting.
niggas gay. When I hit the track, all these niggas want to lay flat and lay low because they hoes. I asked D Darrell to pull up, he said no. So you know goddamn well this nigga don't want it. Frontin', simply clout chasing, racing to the top off my name. That shit's a motherfucking shame. Niggas be talking for no reason. I don't know.
Another thing,
He edited that shit. That was edited too. He was editing it.
I was just about to say it was edited.
Yeah.
I was
That's
just
what
about
make
to
it
say
worse.
It was edited. The clip was edited.
Hey, if I was Ice Cube, I would sue that nigga not for using my beat, but for fucking disrespecting my beat like that, bro. Just for trashing that shit, bro. Like, god damn, that
He
shit was
paying
hella
homage to his
disrespectful,
daddy,
bro.
man. He paying homage to his daddy, dog. You love Ice Cube.
That shit was hella disrespectful, bro. Like, nigga, you, bro. That's first of all, that's a simple ass beat, bro. That's a simple, simplistic ass. You can't wreck that shit, bro. Like, damn, man.
Hey, play D Darrell, man.
Oh my
Play
God.
D Darrell track. Play D Darrell.
Oh my God.
Let's be fair. Play D Darrell shit, man.
You gotta stop this. I gotta
plane
finish.
tickets.
I gotta finish up your stuff, man. I can't be thinking about.
Hey, SKC, bro. SKC, bro. I'm ready for you to take those two joints, bro. Mix and master that shit and chop and screw that shit down, man. Let me know, bro. Send a copy to me. Hey, bro. Since we from the H, bro, I better get that first motherfucking copy of that shit, man. For real.
I got plane tickets.
I got the plane tickets.
Know what I'm saying?
It's going down.
Always talk about black women every day. They don't want to get on planes.
Carlton Banks says another classic. Thank you very much. I appreciate the super chat. And Prophet of Thought series says, peace, brother Bernard. And what is going on up in here? Man, it was a little rap battle.
Somebody said Burger First Records.
I had to slow that joint down at the very beginning. Nigga, you can't cook.
Hell no.
Oh man.
Yeah, this definitely got. Hey, this definitely ranks in the top. And this definitely ranks top 5, top 10 all time. Black YouTube fuckery, bro. This definitely top 5, top 10, bro. Hands down, gotta be.
Obsidian got to do a commercial for for the music that's coming out the matter.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Man. You ain't going to that concert, man?
Oh no. I'm good. COVID-19. I'm staying home, man.
It ain't Swisher House, mental house.
They need to do an actual formal rap battle. You know, just go and go all the way with it. Just do it
on Teapot channel. Do it on Teapot channel.
The rap debates.
Hey, and by the way, by the way, it's not. It's not Burger First Records. It's Broke First Records.
Oh, okay. Well, we ain't going there. We ain't going there. We had some fun with the rap battle. I ain't personally attacking. I ain't doing that. I'm go there with that one. But
third,
the Mac
Brandon,
the Trucker, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Third, Brandon, you guys are gonna get into sports, right? You said,
yeah.
What's can you give me like a
yeah, we talk about that too on our channel too.
Can you give me like a brief? It ain't gotta be long. Just what's your assessment of state of sports as far as basketball and football? As far as you think it's going, with this virus, what do you think?
Me personally, OG, I think what they should do is I know they're not gonna do this. They're gonna do the opposite of this, but I think they should cancel sports because here's the thing, it's gonna be too many people that's gonna get I think that's gonna get affected from this. And I know they've basically said that they're gonna start doing sports without actual fans being there, but you still got to think about the players. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all playing amongst each other, all that tough, rough shit, y'all sweating and fucking touching each other, and sweating all that shit, bro. So I just think it's a bad idea. Like, I don't think that, this shit should continue. I think they should wait until they find out how to, basically cure this shit or how to fix this shit. But I mean, the thing about it is big business waits for no one. So at the end of the day, it's all about the money and the revenue. So that's why they trying to hurry up and get back out there and trying to do this whole, like with the NBA, they trying to do the bubble thing, which I think is stupid, because if you put in a whole bunch of athletes and players all in a small little setting and facility, then to me it would seem like that virus would spread quicker, because you putting all these people in a small environment where shit can spread faster. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But I get it. At the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. It's about the dollar, and they're not trying to lose all these millions of dollars. So I get it. But like I said, me personally, I think it's a dumb idea, and I think it's gonna be a hazardous situation come couple months. So
Well,
yeah, I agree with everything Third Ward. I agree with everything with Third Ward said, but this is another thing I saw. Like, what y'all feel about the Redskins changing their name? Like, I'm not with that. They just leave it alone. We've been repping Redskins.
Man, no, I actually think they should change it, but they just changed it to the Skins. Am I understanding that right?
The skinheads.
But hold on, no, they went from Redskins to the Skins. Is that correct?
I have no idea.
That's what somebody told me they changed it to. I don't know. Okay, I gotta look up, see what they changed it to.
Yeah, I'm not sure neither. But if they did, that sounds like a stupid name to me. But I mean, to me, damn, I couldn't have come up with no better names with all the marketing people that y'all got and people that I couldn't have come up with a better name than that. But I'm with you though, Bernard. If the so-called Native American people saying that that's a derogatory term towards Native Americans, and it's a big fuss about it that they making, then I mean, I don't see a problem with the name change. But like I said, if they couldn't have come up with a better name than Redskins, I mean, it just seems pretty. It seemed like they didn't even try to put no effort into trying to come up with a better name. They just said, well, fuck it, let's just take RED off of it.
Oh, time out. What do you mean NBA back on as of yesterday? The NBA is coming back on the 30th, if I understand that right. Is she right? Wrong?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I know they.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but not I heard it wasn't coming back until the 30th, man.
Yeah, I'm patiently waiting for it.
They got some scrimmages. Like, you got to go check the schedule. They do have some scrimmages scheduled before the actual, the tip. Like when it actually starts to.
Got you. They doing like a de facto preseason, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my TV been off lately. I ain't been watching. I've been basically just patiently waiting for the 30th so I can start back watching basketball. As far as it being safe, if they keep the people quarantined and don't let nobody get out, if they're in a so-called bubble, then it will be safe. It'd only be a problem if the players are out mingling and mixing with society. Yeah. So,
question.
But here's the thing, though.
One of the players already. Like the third day, one player already got caught with like an IG model that he was tricking, and he got her in there and they caught her, and they were saying they were still discussing how the bubble gonna stay secure if niggas doing shit like that. Cause like one of them,
who was the player that got caught?
They didn't say who, but they said they caught the chick and stuff, and they, and they was trying to explain to her because niggas like they not taking it serious. He was trying to explain to them you can't do that, because they can have the virus and then it'll spread. But like down here, niggas don't even wear masks down here. Niggas got their shirts off. They don't care. Yeah. That's why I'm saying.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with that whole bubble thing with the NBA, right? So this is from what I've heard, and I've heard this from several different people who do like videos and content on sports and stuff, right? So this is what I heard. So pretty much the players, the ball players, they'll be able to go to this little the bubbles, like this little facility over there in Orlando, I think in the Disney World, Disneyland area, right? And so they'll go up in there, they'll stay there for like however long, like 2-3 months, however long this shit is gonna take to finish, and then pretty much they're stuck in their bubble until they finish. But here's the thing, the people that they're the only people that has to be stuck in the bubble. Like the people that surround them, that's servicing them, like they're gonna have barbers there to groom them and all that stuff. They're gonna have people that come there and cook and cater food to them. I even heard they're gonna have entertainment people, DJs and stuff like that. But here's the thing, the people that are just servicing them with these services, they get to leave and come back and forth in the bubble whenever they want to, which I find to be problematic because if y'all say that everybody's supposed to stay in the bubble, why is it only the athletes that are staying in the bubble and not the people that are there to do the servicing? You know what I'm saying, to these athletes. That's number one. Number two, like I said before, if I would think that with a disease being spread, you wouldn't want people, a group of people being lumped up in one small setting, because to me it just would seem like it would spread faster that way. They just,
No, you're
that's just
right.
what it seemed like to me.
No, you're right. It's
You know
just
what I'm
that.
saying?
No, I'm just saying that it would. I think it would work third. Now they already there. I think they went there Saturday or something. They're already there and they take tests every day.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't think them dudes serious about it because like they already caught one dude. He wasn't no big name player. He like, fifth man or sixth man or seventh man or whatever on one of the teams. He had an IG model there. You know how them niggas are, them NBA niggas, they fuck on hoes a lot. They not gonna go no long time without fucking on these hoes. So they gonna have hoes come in there, man, and they get like the smoke because they put that in the contract. They can't get tested for the smoke. Who you think gonna have a designated weed man there? Like I'm saying, you're gonna put a test on the weed man, so he gonna be walking up there with the sacks. So ain't no way that shit gonna get in there, man.
So
Also, I don't know how true this is. I don't know. I'm gonna let you get it, SKC. Right? I don't know how true this is, and SKC. I don't know if you heard this, but just a couple weeks ago, from what I heard, they say that James Harden and Russell Westbrook tested positive for the Rona, and this is like within weeks away, or not even probably like weeks away from the actual restart of the season. So I'm like, how is it that they caught it, and how are they going to get prepared? And heal fast enough in time to, start the season, to restart the season. If supposedly they say the Rona takes a little while to, leave out your system. So I don't know. This shit is
2
confusing.
weeks.
That's all I gotta say.
This is weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
don't
weird.
believe that story because if James Harden and Westbrook did it, I mean, can't test it positive, then at that point you pretty much got to cancel the Houston Rockets because those are their two best players.
What they got?
I don't believe that story.
They got the people that they took, and then they got like 100 or something like 50 replacements. So they were saying if James went down, they could get a replacement. Like it could be. It's like a list of them dudes.
Well, you can't replace James Harden.
I know you can, but I'm saying, no, they were saying like, what was it? It's like a star. It's like a star. It was like, okay, it's like a star who said he might do it. He thinking about it. I think it's was it Kyrie or something? No. The tall brother with the Brooklyn Nets. Durant. They were saying he's still undecided, and they were saying that if
it's too late now, OG, because there was a deadline for that shit. I think the deadline was like either last week or the week before that. So now whoever's in the bubble, they got to stay there, and whoever chose not to come back, they just shit out of luck. They just not gonna get paid for going forward. They will get paid for the games that they did play prior to the Rona, but they're not gonna get paid any more money going forward because they're not coming back. So it's already wrapped. Whoever's there now, they there, and whoever not, they just not. You know what I'm saying?
So question for you guys, man, because y'all were talking about the whole sports thing in the NBA. What is the fourth quarter's take on the NBA approving BLM being on the court and players being able to put BLM messages on their jerseys?
That shit is goofy as fuck because
I'm
again,
not with it at all.
Yeah, I'm not with it, and it's goofy as fuck because we all know what BLM really stands for and what their agenda really is. And for those who don't know, just go on their website, read their mission statement, and it'll say it all. It's very clear and very self-explanatory. So to me, all that putting BLM on, as a patch on these jerseys or these sports apparels, that shit is goofy. And then I even heard that, certain cities across America right now, they have like Black Lives Matter, pretty much painted or spelled out on different streets and stuff like that. And like I said, it's goofy as fuck because it ain't got shit to do with actual Black Lives Matter or even black men for that matter. It has everything to do with everything that's opposite of that. So for those who think I'm lying, go to their website, go read their mission statement. Like I said, it's very self-explanatory and it says it all. So like you said, to answer your question, SKC is goofy as fuck to me.
Down here, they took a major street and named it Black Lives Matter Boulevard, and they put in Black Lives Matter on the University of Memphis. The college team, they're gonna have it on their helmets, and motherfuckers down here, they fucked up about it. So ain't got shit to do with me. I just look at the TV, and I'm saying like.
But here's the thing, though. How could it be Black Lives Matter when the motherfucker who's actually behind the scenes funding the shit and pulling the strings ain't even black themselves? Oops.
No, I got you. I'm just saying it.
Well,
I'm saying they didn't ask me. I'm saying I'm just looking. It's just, and I listen to the the radio or the conservative talk, man. And these motherfuckers is in their fields. They mad in the motherfucker about that shit. And I'm like,
the problem that I have with it is its connection to a political party, and then it's almost like the sport is being able to advertise their political party through through athletics, and I don't think that's fair.
Because I don't want politics involved with my sports, man. I just want to watch my sports. Leave all that bullshit outside. This is a work spot. This is a workplace. This is not for our own personal agenda. You know, we want to talk about Black Lives Matter. We're gonna do it somewhere else, not in the football field or the basketball. You know.
Yeah, Nerd. Hold on, real quick, Nerdine. Thanks for that super chat. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
shout out to
I heard
you. Daniel Myrie says, shout out to you, Bernard SKC. Your laugh is priceless, man. Keep it up, brothers, and shout out to the rest of the panel. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Brandon, you know Poplar, right? Poplar, right? You know Poplar, right?
Yeah.
They changed it to Black Lives Matter Boulevard, Poplar.
What?
Yep.
Well, I don't actually believe in Black Lives Matter because look at what happened over the July 4th weekend with all those shootings in New York City, where you got people just driving by like 1999 and pulling out guns and start firing at black people. I don't think the cops did that. It was basically black people doing it to each other. So I guess black lives really don't matter.
I mean,
damn.
No, we have to understand
and they're fighting at airports. Hey SKC, did you get my my message on those nice quines fighting at the airport?
Bro, I'm not gonna even lie to you, Nerdine. Since the video drops, man, I usually get somewhere between 50 to 100 emails a day just from like clips of people sending me. So if I ain't it, man, it's because I'm
Bernard, you want me to send it to you? You want me to send you the picture of those quines?
I suppose, yeah, you can. I don't even know exactly what y'all talking about, but you can send it.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
What you call them, queens? What you call it? You said queens.
Yeah, go ahead. MOT, you was trying to get in here. Go ahead, MOT.
Yeah. What's your address, your email address?
Bernard Riley 99. Bernard Riley
what's good,
99.
Hey, MOT, before you get in your spiel real quick, MOT.
First of all, I want to say salute to everybody that came up, man. Appreciate it. MOT.
Hey, MOT, real quick before you get into your before you get into your spiel about the sports. Hey, just real quick, I don't know if you've been here, how long you've been here, but did you hear the back and forth diss records between the rapping therapist and Lamb Chop? Did you hear that?
Lamb Chop.
Man,
the Tasmanian Devil.
MOT, you there, bro?
Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, he there.
I'm here, man. So you saying that?
Well, I call him Lamb Chop, but okay.
The sing-along therapist has a diss album, and he's going back and forth.
No, a record. No, a diss record. He put out a diss record towards Lamb Chop.
Oh,
and Lamb Chop responded with his own diss record, and it's classic.
It was mostly towards.
No, he also dissed SYSBM too. He dissed
it was
SYSBM too.
It was mostly towards SYSBM.
Yeah, he did. He dissed SYSBM too.
Okay, it was mostly towards SYSBM, and at the end of it, he threw some shots at Taz, and I guess that was enough for Taz to make a clapback response rap song to that. Is
that a clapback? I don't think that was a clapback. I don't know what that was.
It was an attempt, but no, you ain't seen none of that.
There you go.
It's out there. It's out there.
It's like we need that guy around though. Like y'all have to understand the importance of having somebody like that around. It's vitally important that these people don't leave.
Thank you, MOT.
It's vitally important.
Thank you.
Because any woman I see in the chat who would even comment on that shit instantly never take it seriously again. Period. In life. No reason. There's no reason why you're there.
Well, I was saying, MOT. Good grief, the comedic value. Oh my!
The guy is going on a clown. Man. The dude clearly wants to clown himself and make him look like he's gonna be so pro-black to the point that he's willing to light himself on fire in public for people that he don't. I mean, I can't watch this shit because it look like I need therapy. Like, oh no, man.
Oh my God! Somebody sent me a message saying that the rapping therapist said you can pay him $50 to be on the track with him and $100 to drop 16 balls.
Damn. $50 feature. $50 to collab, man. Hell no.
And this is what it's like.
He's selling their bars for that cheap, bro. I would at least think he'll make a motherfucker put a G on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you selling your bars for hooker and prostitute prices, bro. He's selling his bars for hooker and prostitute prices, bro. God damn.
Wow, like I can't believe this. And it's like, look.
By the way, MOT, I was about to say, MOT. By the way, I agree with everything that you said concerning sports. I actually said the same sentiments that you was saying about sports, about how they should shut it down and stuff. I feel that same way.
Like, dude, they talked to who was this? Steph Curry. He was at like some golf tournament and shit, and he had like the perfect response to it because I guess like the teams that are in there right now are on the level 1 shit, and then they're supposed to be bringing in all the other teams in like October. And Steph Curry pretty much said, there's no reason in playing all these meaningless games. I mean, the season is just a wrap, man. Like, how come they just can't wait till next season, man? Because, dude, somebody's going to get that shit, go in there, and now you got 300 motherfuckers or 500 people with the fucking Rona all in one fucking spot. Like,
you know why, MOT? Because big business never stops for nothing or nobody. That's why they want them money. They've already probably lost a shit ton of money for all this time that they haven't been playing. So they probably like, we can't lose any more money now.
Yeah, they want to recoup their losses.
Yeah, I mean, that mouse is on that bullshit too. Opening up Disneyland, you got motherfuckers walking around with masks and shit. I'm like, man, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
But you gotta remember though, man, them dudes make a lot of money. They can't just they got to pay them dudes, so they have to make money to pay them. So
no, I know. I'm in business shit. I know.
I'm saying the players got to be like, okay, we don't want no money because they can't be like, okay, we're gonna skip this season. Yet you want what Patrick Mahomes signed a $450 million contract. They have to pay him.
Yeah. Contract extension. Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron his contract. So that's why they down there. They got to pay him. Because they're gonna wind up with the having to take pay reductions and shit. They don't want that.
No, I mean,
Platinum. The only pushback I would give Platinum, and I'm gonna give it back to you, MOT. The only pushback I would give Platinum is niggas that's like in the same bracket as like LeBron, or that's the superstars that like a LeBron, KD, Steph Curry, a Dame Lillard. These guys who get these $100 million of contracts. Let's just say they was to sit out and say, fuck it, we're not going to play, even though we know that's not going to happen because they need them because those are the big name superstar marquee guys to promote this shit. But even if they was to sit it out right, they're going to be all right because they done already made hundreds of millions of dollars over their long career anyway, and they still getting endorsement money. But who this shit really going to hurt the most is the mid-level NBA players and the bench niggas, the niggas who not even probably making $1 million a year or probably making a little bit above $1 million a year. You even got players that come off the bench that don't even make right at $1 million. They might make like 500 to like 800,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the guys that's gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Is those mid-level to lower level guys. But the niggas who getting $100 million contracts, them niggas gonna be all right.
Yeah,
but I disagree with that.
And they got bills.
I disagree. What's up, fella?
They got
Go
bills,
ahead,
and I'm saying you said hurt. What do you mean? Like if they don't play, they're gonna get hurt, or if they do play, they're gonna get the virus?
Yeah, they're gonna get hurt. I'm talking about the guys if you're not making that high level money, you gonna get hurt financially. That's what I'm saying. But guys like LeBron and them, the niggas who making like $100 million, like anywhere from $50 to $100 million contracts, they're gonna be straight.
Yeah,
But
they
I
gonna be
disagree.
straight, but
What's up, fellas?
they got bills too.
What
That's
up,
what I'm
General?
saying.
What up?
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
mean, but
they
it destroys the
Go
whole
ahead.
supply chain as well. I mean, it's like,
Okay.
at the end of the month, if they don't have money coming in, they might have money in a savings. They're not, nobody expected this shit to happen. So LeBron, I don't know his bills, but no matter what said, he
You
has to
can't
pay.
talk about LeBron.
He got expenses. Don't know. I'm saying he got expenses. So
Yeah, but his expenses ain't. You can't talk
no,
about LeBron because
he
he's
got to
not
pay
in
for
the
his
average.
mansion, his cars. He got to pay for his
Okay,
kids.
man.
LeBron gonna be all right. Come on, man.
yeah.
I mean, why are
All
we
of them.
even? Why are we,
It's
number
gonna apply
one?
to
Why are we
everybody.
even worried about? Why are we
not
even
worried
worried
about
about what LeBron and the top tier players are doing? Those guys are obviously straight. You're talking about guys that over the course of their career
Endorsements.
have. You're talking about guys that over the course of their career that have earned, in excess of at least 100 million, if not more. LeBron been in the league how long now? AD been in the league how long now? Add up his money, add up his endorsements and all of that shit, and then figure it out. So those are not the guys that you're talking about. And the guys that are on the bench, the ones that are making the league minimum, even if they are budgeting and have been budgeting their money and they've been doing what had a financial plan set in play, you shouldn't have to worry about. They shouldn't have to worry about shit either. Now, if they're out there balling, as Platinum would say, and fucking on bitches and spending money on Instagram models and wasting their money, them niggas is getting the league minimum. Yeah, they hurting right about now.
But general, they live in paycheck to paycheck.
No, what I'm
But
trying to
well,
say,
if that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
league,
saying, SKC. So for example, you got a lot of people. You got a lot of people that are on the serious side of the game. You got a lot of people that have been hit by this coronavirus, right? And they've been out of work, right? But people that have done right, that have a financial plan set in place, that have saved, in accordance with what with what they say you should do, have in excess of 3 months salary, full salary, put back in a savings plan and not touch it for times like these, you're okay. You should be able to get through, at least without going into and without having to file bankruptcy. Now, if you've been out here and you've been living paycheck to paycheck and you still trying to ball and you still paying Instagram, or these bitches out here, you still trying to fuck on bitches, you fucked off in the game.
Okay, but
none of these NBA niggas and NFL niggas, none of them. I don't give a fuck if you're a reserve, if you're a practice player, if you're getting paid $90,000 a year. None of these niggas should be in a position to where them not playing a season or half a season is hurting them. None of them.
Okay. The NBA, the Lakers, right? Let's just take the Lakers. It's okay. LeBron, you got the other dude, Anthony or whatever. You got all them players. Okay, that's the payroll, but you got the stadium. You got the family. I know their family got money, but I'm saying they got employees, they got doctors. They, all them people have to get paid. And what I'm saying is, if they don't have a season, LeBron might be straight and all them, but them doctors and shit who got mortgages and families, they
again
paid. So they
again,
have
we're
to
talking
have
about you're talking about
because the TV
right? No, they don't have
the
to
TV
have.
can't sell advertisements if you don't have games.
That don't mean shit. You're talking about one season versus goddamn me 45 fucking years or more that they've been in LA. You're talking about one season, and these motherfuckers have had. See, what we're doing is we're not having a genuine conversation. I just been listening. When you want to talk about money and economics as far as professional sports are concerned, the Lakers have had teams like the Lakers, the Boston Celtics, the bigger teams in the NBA. They've had a surplus for 45 to fucking 50 years of millions of dollars.
But general, these are paycheck to paycheck millionaires.
No, I'm not. I don't want to get in. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into the. I don't want to get into the semantics of it all. I want to have the. If we're gonna have the conversation, let's have the real, genuine conversation. Because we're worried about. We're trying to educate or trying to get a feel for what's going on in the sports. The Lakers have had a surplus, right? The Boston Celtics has. The Knicks, for example, the Knicks ain't won shit in 45, 50 years. But guess what? They're still a top tier fucking franchise. They don't have to worry about one season is not going to make them file bankruptcy.
Okay, well, hold up. They might
like,
not.
come on, man. God damn.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Go ahead.
We had like shutdowns for like contract negotiations and shit throughout history. Like, there's been times to where they couldn't come to an agreement, and they've been out for half the fucking year without this shit going on.
What
I'm just saying.
They get
I'm
long.
just saying, man, just shut this shit down.
You-
Wait
you
for a
got-
vaccine or some shit, and just come back next year.
No, you're not. You think okay? Look, you got okay. What if you was the guy who polished the floor for the stadium? You got to be paid. Now, if they don't play games, why are they gonna pay you? What if you was the guy who picked up
Unemployment?
picked up the trash?
Yeah.
Unemployment?
Picked up the trash. all of the-
Unemployment?
Wait a minute. What if you was that person? See, you. But I'm saying you. If I focus on the big names, yeah, they got money. It's a economy, just like our economy, just like America. They say, okay, we could like everybody take 6 months off, nobody work. Well, you can't really do that because business go out, and we giving you money. Okay, we giving you money, but we can't get no taxes. So where's the money coming from? It all work. You have to be a part of it. So if I'm a play-by-play announcer, right, for one of these teams,
They say, okay,
I don't get paid. I have to get paid. I have to pay my bills. Yeah, he got his money, but what about my family? Okay, I don't want to go back to the projects. I like the way I'm living. I have to pay my bills. So they have to do it. Now, unfortunately, I think we all agree it's going to be a disaster. If people go get sick, they're going to have to stop it. But they have to do it because
They have to try. That's what
they
you're
got to
saying.
try it because they got to say, okay, we tried, and unfortunately it didn't work. But if they say no, they can't do it because then a lot of people they won't lose their jobs and shit like that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same with restaurants around the country where they have like a certain minimum what is that occupancy rate that they have to put in the actual restaurant in order for it to still be able to function. So
yeah,
I'm just saying, man, they're putting all those people in one area. Okay, it's like some Olympic shit, you know what I'm saying? One area everybody play out of, but I still think the risks are just way too high. And like all teams are not going to be participating, and nor should they. I think it should be an individual decision of whether you want to put your health at risk. I know the bottom tier guys, but we're talking about the far more ramifications of this is the whole supply chain's down. That means college people ain't playing either. They don't have a chance to go. Like, how the fuck is the draft going to work?
Well, see, look, hold up. You brought up
Facts, MOT, and everything MOT. Hold on, Platinum. Let me say this: everything that MOT said, I agree with, and that's what I was getting at. Like to me, I think the risk is actually going to be higher than the rewards. I think, once because all it takes is for one player to catch that shit, and then like I said, with them being all kind of bunched up in a small area, that shit gonna spread like wildfire, and it's gonna be a disaster, and then they're gonna have to shut down the season anyway. So I'm in agreence with MOT on this.
But look
well, I can agree that I have my own personal, feelings about the whole thing too, as do we all. But let's just ask ourselves, each and every individual, how much has this COVID-19 impacted the way that you live? Let's just look at that for a moment.
Man, significantly.
I'm waiting on that second stimulus. I ain't fuck with the first.
No,
I'm waiting on the
what I mean. Let me clarify. What I mean. How much has this whole thing changed the way that you operate day to day?
It pulled me off bitches. Other than that, it really ain't affected my life.
I can tell you.
It pulled me off new bitches. I really ain't been trying to chop at new bitches because I don't want to get.
Okay, but see, everything for everybody don't go down to new bitches. Like I still operate the way that I operate, except for the fact that the gyms are closed. I can't go to the fucking gym and lift weights like I used to because they're closed.
Whoa. I can't go. Platinum, are you saying that the COVID has slowed down game?
No, well, for platinum, but like niggas out here, no, it ain't because they don't even wear no mask and they still be in these hoes' face. So
okay.
No, so I just want to hold up the college football. Hold up, college football.
Oh my god,
you got teams like in the conferences, right? Who don't make any money. They're just teams doormats, right? But because they're in a conference, they get a conference check. Okay, NBA, like every team in the NBA does not make a profit.
These schools,
NBA, NBA pays for the WNBA. They don't even make that. None of those teams make a profit. So that's what I'm saying.
It's a corporation.
They have to be there because when the bills come in, the money. If you got $10,000 in the bank and you don't never have money coming in, that shit start to run low. And I'm telling you, these people, these rich billionaires, they don't play that lose money shit. So they don't give a fuck about these niggas dying. They gonna tell the nigga, you got to hit the courts.
Okay, listen, you got to understand these teams, these professional teams, at least, they're gonna get bailouts. These tax breaks. That's how they're gonna recoup their money that they've lost. They're gonna get bailouts and tax breaks.
From who?
The government. Who else?
Okay, where
that's where tax breaks come from. These universities and these teams and these we focusing on the small shit. These schools.
We at 27. We already our debt 27 trillion. Where are they gonna get the money? You tell me.
They're gonna do like they always do. They're gonna fucking move money around. They're gonna make cuts. They'll create new taxes, and motherfuckers are gonna pay for it. That's where they're gonna get the money at. I mean, it's really just that simple. When you talk about economics, you really have to understand how the whole game, how the whole thing works.
So, General, since you brought it that way, and somebody else brought this up in the comment, I just thought about that. The WNBA hasn't been profitable since day one. So the NBA pay for them women just to be out of court too during the corona.
Well, you got to understand they do. You got to understand that's why they were complaining about the salaries. Now the WNBA they got TV sponsors, they got shoe sponsors, they got commercial sponsors. They're getting some money. They're not getting the type of money that NBA niggas are getting, obviously.
Yeah, but their league is not profitable. They haven't
overall
since day one.
Right. Overall their league isn't profitable, but they're making enough money to keep it on TV.
The NBA has to supplement whatever they don't make in order for their league to exist.
Which I don't understand.
You can't hold up. You can't stay in business if you just make payroll. You can't. You got to have a profit. You got CEOs, you got a staff, you got a front office. Them people get the commissioner, the commissioner. How much he get? They was talking about the commissioner get like 80 or 100 million. I'm like that motherfucker make $100 million to sit on.
Yeah, but exactly.
Where everybody gonna come from?
He got to make that money. He got to make that money platinum in order to keep all them jokers in line. That takes game.
You say cuts. Where are they gonna come from? It ain't gonna come from him. I'm saying, look, motherfuckers don't want to give up their money. I'm just saying that's where all of this stuff. And you saying they don't want to do a second stimulus. Now you saying for the people, they almost have to do it for us, General. But the Lakers. We giving a stimulus to the Lakers?
I didn't say that they would give. I did not say that.
But no, they will. They will.
I didn't say that they would give to the Lakers. What I said was that these teams, because they employ so many people with the city, and they'll create some all city tax, whereas subsidize whatever the fucking losses were for not having the rest of the regular season. That's what I said.
The problem with
it'll be a penny tax. It'll be a bullshit penny tax somewhere. And here's the game.
Nobody's working, General. Where your taxes gonna come from? That's what I'm saying. You gotta understand. The economy is based off people working. Look at the unemployment rate. If you don't have money, you can't spend it. If you don't have people working,
get them slaves on the court. Make them bounce that ball.
This is why they have people. This is why they have people who are obviously smarter than any of us on this fucking phone line to figure all of that out.
General, I'm with you on this one, General. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that it's going to be one of those things that's going to be accepted. Because think about it, like at that bracket, you're dealing with a lot of other ways to subsidize income that we don't even know about.
Yeah, them niggas will start selling off them goddamn Rolls Royce, Bentleys, and them little sports cars that they done paid $250,000 for. They'll get out of them. They'll get out of them big ass mansions that they're living in, and they'll downsize.
When they do that, guess what that affects?
What does it affect?
The economy.
You think you really think? Do you really think?
Who gonna buy?
I'm gonna ask you. Do you
who
really
gonna
think?
buy LeBron? LeBron sell his mansion for 150. Who gonna buy?
You take a loss. You take a loss. That's life. That's what happens. You take a loss.
Right.
You take a loss.
We'll see. No.
If you're not planning, Platinum, you're not listening, brother. If you're not planning for your future, If you're not planning to say, okay, let me put, instead of tricking this goddamn $2,000 stimulus check off over here in the club, popping bottles with these bitches or trying to fuck on these bitches, let me put this shit over here
though.
where it. Let me no.
Where it
That's not
counts.
the economy. That's the problem.
But General, hoes got to eat too.
Let me take this $2,500 that they. Let me
Oh,
take
shit.
this $1,200. Let me take this $1,200 that they gave me in the stimulus check and let me put it over here in a little savings account that'll get me at least 1% interest on it over the course of however much time. Let me put some away. Niggas don't live like that. Niggas live check to check. They live, goddamn it, vicariously through what they see going on in society, how we operate. Motherfuckers don't think.
You're right, and I'd say maybe 10% of the NBA does what you just said, put money away. Most of those guys do spend a lot of that money with
It's really not. It's really none
models
of
and big.
Okay,
fans,
so that's
they throw a lot of money away.
At the end of the day, when Antoine Walker, as an example, he's one of the most famous examples. Him and Kenny Anderson. Antoine Walker made over $100 million during the course of his playing career. How long ago has that been? The motherfucker ain't played professional sports in almost 20 years now, and he's dead broke. Dead broke. Whose fucking fault was that?
That's his fault.
There you go. Put the blame where the blame is.
So I have a side question for Platinum then. Does he know about this? And I'm not trying to knock anything from you, General, but he talking about a whole different economy that occurs that some of us don't know nothing about. Like me, I don't know nothing about it. So Platinum, like you said, if these dudes ain't getting their money, and usually they popping bottles and the IG models are getting, paid and all this other stuff. Okay, so what are the IG models and the hoes gonna do to subsidize their money? Where they gonna make
they gonna suffer, but hold up, because they buy food.
OnlyFans.
But hold up, wait a minute. But these these hotels, right? These big fancy hotels with the penthouse suites, Vegas and shit like that. I can't afford now $10,000 a night suite. Who you think goes there? Them niggas, them type niggas. If they're not making money, if the economy's not going right, NBA is down, shut down for the year. Guess what? That hotel, nobody's up there. They can't make money. The casinos, they're not taking money in. Nobody can hit the big money.
Yeah, and I understand that. So what I'm talking about is like, what are these IG models and these hoes gonna do? Because that throw the money in there and make it rain. They ain't there no more. So is that what I'm asking? Is that gonna open up a whole new game for some lower tier dudes?
Listen, bro.
I think it is.
They got car notes, they got house notes, they have bills. Now, you might not agree with what they do. It has nothing to do with the fact that they stimulate the economy. If Zion wants to give a hoe 15,000 or 10,000.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't care what they do. I'm just wondering, like, how they gonna be affected.
Once he gives it to the hoe takes it to the car lot, takes it to the retailer. She stimulates the economy.
Yeah, she stimulates a lot of stuff.
Gabe A. Gabe A, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, I think the NBA is necessary right now for entertainment, helps to reduce social stress. My argument is not even a social stress argument. I selfishly miss basketball and would like to see them have a playoff. That's just I'll just be honest. I want to see them do it. I'm not even making no moral arguments on that one. I want to see some NBA basketball. It is what it is.
Yeah, Bernard.
Four teams in Major League Baseball. I think like 4 of them make like nothing. And if it wasn't for like the whole Major League, the whole conferences and stuff, which pays for them, they would go bankrupt. And that's going to affect. It's really affecting college football because it's really like that in college football. It really like this. You got them small little teams,
right?
Samford and shit. That everybody, 40-0. They never win a game. But
that's life.
What they got to?
Yeah, they get paid off of the ticket sales. They get paid when they play big teams.
Yep.
That just keeps the program going. But as far as the university, we're focused on the wrong shit when we talk about college sports. That's a different thing because college sports, you should be there to get your education. And if you're just there for the fucking sports team, then you ain't really you don't really have a fucking plan for life.
Okay, well,
you understand? So these universities,
Sanford has a payroll. They got a coach, and the women's sports. They normally with football. Normally with football or basketball, like Duke. Normally, those teams pay for all of the other athletics. Women's sports,
but at the end of the day,
swim team, which makes no money.
My God,
them sports make no money. The
All right,
soccer teams, the badminton teams, they make
okay.
nothing.
You can name the goddamn debate team. You can name the goddamn
I'm saying
Tiddly Winks team. They pay for all that shit. We get how that works. At the end of the day, if they take sports away altogether, those colleges and universities still are going to go on. If not, motherfuckers just won't get the education that they're trying to get. And then what'll happen? We'll go to a scenario where you can just say this is the end of the end of the way that the existence of the way that we've been living here in this country since it's been open. So what's next? The next thing is that you had a goddamn national cotton picking team, and motherfuckers that were paying $1 to go out there and watch motherfuckers pick cotton.
And on top of that, General, they
got to chop those hoes.
It's gonna hurt the whole economy.
Right.
Eagle Eyes
need hoes.
Eagle Eyes says teachers union in Florida is suing for trying to reopen schools. That's interesting. Dollar Watcher just came through right as I was speaking. Thank you for the super chat, Dollar Watcher and Eagle Eyes. But Dollar Watcher says if people would just stay in the house, we wouldn't have this problem right now. Thank you for those super chats. Nerdine, you was trying to jump in there and say something, but first, that what you sent me about something that happened at the airport. I think you just sent me a picture. Was it supposed to be a video?
Yeah, I sent you with Tommy Sotomayor doing a lovely report on those Philadelphia Quines that beat up the Spirit employees.
Oh yeah, that was them young kids.
Yeah, no,
Quines.
Those were some young girls. We don't know what happened.
They stole the employee's cell phone, and they were mad because the plane was delayed. But they tried to negotiate
21 and 22.
And 20.
I saw somebody at the luggage where you pick up your luggage whooping somebody's ass. I saw like 4 of them. So I don't know what happened.
Remember Quines?
No, I don't know. Maybe
that was another set of Quines.
No, I saw that shit fucked up because they got on that little rack. I wouldn't have got on that little rack, that little roll thing. You could fall into that, but they was on there whooping somebody's ass.
No, what happened was the guy was trying to go with his girl, and they were messing with his girlfriend. So as they got to the luggage counter, he saw them coming, and he covered his girlfriend with his body. And the Quines were, acting Quinely, or being Quinely. So
she got jumped. Hoes will do that.
Yeah.
When you get a cluster of bitches, cluster of 4-5 women, who you think I'd knock one of these hoes out. Now they will.
So is that the formal name for the group, a cluster? Like you call.
He said a cluster of bitches.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a flock of geese.
Wait a minute, these are
a flock of geese is a flock, but when it comes to the hoes, it's called a cluster of them.
If you fuck with these young hoes, the colored
machines,
hair, 4-5 deep, if you fuck with one of them, they will swarm your ass. That's what I'm saying.
So they can be a swarm as well.
They'll swarm your ass. No, I'm just
trying to get the biological group name for it.
Yeah, it sounds like when Mel Gibson said. It sounds like when Mel Gibson said a pack of niggers.
Oh, okay.
A pack, a cluster, a swarm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why anybody would bother them. Know what I'm saying? I don't know. Did they do something? Did they fuck with them? I'm saying I don't know. But I did see them swarm somebody. I said that's fucked up. Them swarming somebody trying to get their luggage. They was getting their ass whooped too. So. But if you fuck with them, I can't. I don't fuck with them. If you fuck with these bitches and stuff, it's like 4 deep, 5 deep, and you say something or whatever, them hoes, they won't be that one hoe. They will.
And you have an excellent point, Platinum. That's why I actually do go to the weave store, and I actually put this advice out to this is kind of like coon gang. You get you some weave, and you keep it as a spare in your back pocket, just in case you ever come across. Then if a problem blows up, you throw the weave and you run.
right.
All
right. We
I can assume that somebody got out of pocket with one of them, disrespected them, called them a nigga, and they got their ass swarmed. You know, so they might have.
Nah, you know what also is even sadder? There was a manager at Walmart who was getting his ass handed to him, but he didn't say nothing he didn't say nothing to the guy, and the guy just hauled off and beat the shit out of him. And you know what the DA's doing? Nothing. The DA didn't arrest these people. They didn't do shit. See, that's the reason why I don't feel bad when these ninjas get shot. I don't after a while. I don't feel bad for them.
I got you.
I can't say the actual N-word because I don't like saying it, but I call them ninjas, man, because they're the ones that. And then they want to, you know, throw up Black Lives Matter and all this other crazy shit.
What you think about George Floyd? What you think about him getting choked?
Well, I don't think he should have gotten choked. I think he should have they should have just threw him in the car. They should have just threw him in the car.
Did you
kept it moving?
Were you outspoken about it though? Were you like just out defending him or defending that?
I don't think he should have been choked like that. I think they should have just put his ass in the car and kept it moving.
I'm simply saying,
even if he's falling.
I hear your outrage against the ninjas. I just don't hear it when it's, you know, black people who get snuffed the fuck out. That's all.
I get outspoken when black people are doing it to black people and putting and waving under the flag Black Lives Matter. Meanwhile, they're shooting each other like fish in a barrel. Up here in New York, we had over 80 shootings, all committed by other black people.
I agree with you. That shit wrong, and I think that the defund the police, that is fucking absolutely absurd, you know. But hey, nobody cares what I think.
Shit, man, we went. It was so they arrested 3 guys for that drive-by shooting in the fucking Bronx. The guy was telling, hey, you know, don't you see my girl, I'm with my little girl? They tried to run him over. He was like, hey, and then he just pulled out a gun and shot him. And I can go instance after instance. Look what's going on in Chicago right now. I don't think the police are actually going out in these black neighborhoods and just drive-by shooting, and then all of a sudden they say police lives matter. I don't see that. But you got ninjas going around snuffing out other ninjas. Because I hate saying that N-word. I hate saying it, so I have to say ninjas. So look at what they're doing. I'm like, wait a minute, this Black Lives Matter is a joke.
All right.
Hey, Bernard.
As we passed the 3-hour mark, what's up, Third World? Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, bro, I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me and Brandon Edelday to come up on your panel and promote the channel and just, you know, talk about some of the things that we talk about over there. And like I said, I appreciate it, man. And I'll definitely catch you on the next one, man. I appreciate it. I'm out of here.
Oh, yeah. I was about to shut it down. I was meant to shut it down at the 3-hour mark, but things got going. So, yeah, I was about to shut this thing down. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Fourth Quarter Talk. It's Brandon L., Big Duke, Third Ward, Kenny Conjo.
And shout out to shout out also to the First Lady, Fourth Quarter Talk, Topaz, too. So,
Yep. So make sure y'all go check them out. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them. We about to get out of there. Mr. Thank you for the super chat. He said his wig splitting time. But with that said, everybody who came through today who liked the video, shared. Oh, my man Caesar D1 came through at the buzzer. He said, is this dude Ados? If he's not Ados, I will pay to run him. Wow. Heavy-handed words right
Obsidian
there.
having a show? Obsidian's doing a show today? I got to show him about those. I got to show him those Philadelphia Quines.
I don't know if Obsidian is doing a show. I just checked my email just now just to see if he had posted anything about doing a show. I do not know yet, but we shall see with that one. So but with that said, I'm getting the hell up out of here. I'd like to thank everybody once again. Had another good show, Nardine. You ain't very popular in the chat, but to some people. But
that's okay. That's okay. But I'm just keeping it real.
It's all good.
I said, where's the Obsidian Media Network when those Philadelphia Quines are going off? Where's Obsidian when you need him? I need him to talk about this Philadelphia black female fuckery. Where's Obsidian when you need him? That's what I'm seeing. I'm like, well, where is he on this whole story? As he would have a field day with this shit.
All right. With that said, we up out of here. Thanks again, Caesar D1 for the super chat.
Thanks for having me, Bernard.
Fellas.